Hello everyone, welcome to the first race of season 4 of the fsATC NASCAR Championship. This next season will be sponsored by fsATC, as they've just won our last race with an outstanding performance from Alex. Today is going to be our first race of the season. It's going to be actually a full-length race, so we only have a single race this season. It's going to be 500 miles at Daytona, like the real one, so 100% length. It's going to be all of, I believe, almost 3 hours is what people were talking about in the driver's briefing back before we actually had our race broadcast begin. So hopefully we can have some very interesting racing. We are going to have it staged, so we might be able to get drivers up a little closer together. So we're just waiting, I believe, on our last driver here before we actually go ahead and get started. But hopefully with these stages we should be able to get these drivers closer together so it's not just a very, very long section of them just racing with so much gap in between that they actually can't pass each other. I don't expect that to happen, but even so, we just put the stages in place so that that doesn't happen. This will be our, besides the finale, this is our only other one race day, just because this is a longer race. Actually, this is a longer race than our finale, but we're starting it out kind of like NASCAR does in real life with the Daytona 500. I believe we have 12 racers with us today. I'm the only person in the broadcast booth, but we might get someone later. I'm not sure whether Alex is actually might be switching to the broadcast booth to come join me during one of the last races. I'm not sure exactly what his plan is. Looks like we do have all of the drivers now in the briefing. I expect someone to come down here momentarily and let me know. We should be pretty good here, though, in a sec. Alrighty. So, just waiting a couple minutes here for our drivers to all get ready. Maybe someone has to change around a position. That sometimes takes a little bit. Now, obviously, this being a first race, we don't really have a ton to go off of. We're just going to kind of see how it works out. Then we'll go ahead and talk about how the teams are performing at the end of it, because we have no idea exactly what's going on. The other thing that is cool about this race is there's double the points. Because it's a full-length race, we're going to increase the amount of points just to make it perhaps a little bit more interesting. Standard tire wear. Nothing else super special about this race, minus the full length and the fact that we have the stages. I believe, I'm not sure exactly how many drivers we've got signed up for this series, but I'm pretty sure it's more than we had last season. Hopefully that should make for some more interesting races. Although yep. Alright, perfect. Alright, let's go ahead and hop in. Hopefully it'll make for some more interesting races. Even the last ones last season were very interesting, but hopefully it'll make for some cool ones this time as well. As we go ahead and load on in here, this is going to be our Daytona 500. Don't know whether I have the power to actually drag people from one booth to another, but we might pull some people in here for interviews if we want to, maybe during the stages or something. As we see everybody, just go ahead and they're all going in and making sure they're all loaded in here before we actually get started. So the drivers all now sitting here. Sometimes it does take a little bit, so I apologize for that. Some of these drivers, we do have drivers connecting from all over the world. I think I said this in previous broadcasts, but we have a lot of drivers coming from... What? You having
We have
connection?
to remake the lobby due to a technical problem for AJ.
All right.
It won't take long though.
Yep, that's all right. All right. That's unfortunate, but that's all right. We'll go and get this lobby fixed. Then one of the drivers had a bit of an issue connecting. Sometimes it does take a little bit to get into a game. We have, like I said, drivers that connect from around the world. I think last season we had drivers from the United States, from England, Scotland, Germany, South Korea, and Saudi Arabia. I believe that's, yeah, I believe that's everybody. Which is quite a few different places across the world. Scheduling time zones is certainly yep. Asia.
We're making the lobby.
Yep.
We got some problem.
Yeah, I heard AJ had a bit of an issue getting in.
Cool.
Alright. Perfect. And yeah, time zones is certainly a bit of an issue. I know that just like you heard his voice, Ishiana, I believe, has some very wonky time zones because he comes from South Korea and races from there. As we go ahead and hopefully get this lobby all fixed up here. Should take a couple of moments, but that's alright. So if we want, we can go over the drivers list. It's not that important to do as we are not actually in a race, but I believe today we have 12 drivers with us. We have AJ, who's going to be in the 29 car. He's the guy who had the connection difficulty, I believe, is what J-Pen said. We have Apen or Alex. He also races under Venomous Player. He's the one who won our last championship series. He's in the 30 car. We have Draggold, who hasn't actually raced with us in quite a while. He's in the 31 car. We have Asiana, you just heard. He's in the 11 car. Phoenite is a number 10 car. Finzo, number 21 car. Finzo's been having some connection issues, I believe, last season. Hopefully we can get those sorted out for this race, because disconnecting from this race would not be very fun. We have Fraser, who's going to be in the number 2 car. J-Pen, who you've also heard. He's in the number 24 car. Mort in the number 36 car. Popcorn in the 51. Turner Dan in the 66. And Typical Yeet. I'm pretty sure he's raced with us before, but I don't actually recall when. But he's in the 28 car. Hopefully, though, we'll see some pretty cool performances for some of these drivers. I know we expect to see probably Alex do pretty well here. I mean, he did dominate last championship last season with almost, I think, like an 80 points over Smiling Troll. Our second place in the championship. So maybe he'll do pretty well here. But I believe he also did struggle a little bit in a couple of the ovals. I think he lost a couple points and lost first place at one of the ovals last season. Yeah, I think he lost a couple of different races to Smiling Troll. So maybe we'll see. Smiling Troll is not here with us today, but maybe some of these other drivers will be able to step up and take his position. Maybe be able to take some thirds, some seconds, and maybe even get a first place. I know we do still have some very talented drivers here, so anything is possible. We've got 5 out of 32. So, well, that's not 5 out of 32. That's 5 out of the 12 people that we have here. It's the total number of count that's in the lobby. Now they're actually rolling. So hopefully we should be pretty good then in like almost a couple seconds here. So we just go ahead and load on up. We've got 9 now out of our 12 in. If life gives you lemons, yes. Make lemonade. You have to make lemonade. Alright. 8 out of 32. Hopefully this will complete soon, and then we can go ahead and get started here. Just give it a couple of moments. Alrighty. Perfect. Alrighty. 12 out of 32. Perfect. We should be good to go to race day here in a second. Hopefully you guys all enjoy this 100% race. It's going to be certainly very long and I believe the stages are going to give these drivers some time to step out and take some water breaks. Make sure to do that if you guys are watching the entire thing. I think it's going to be almost 3 hours, so I hope you guys enjoy as we go ahead and hopefully start the lobby here in a second. I know there's a little bit of a countdown from when they get everybody loaded in to when they're actually able to start. So hopefully we'll see that in a sec here. They need a Jeopardy theme song to play or something while we're waiting. I'm not sure whether I can get that for a non-copyright version. But...
Ready.
All right, perfect. All right, we're gonna go ahead and now hop in. Hopefully, we don't have any of those some more technical issues joining in. We'll see how this one goes. Hopefully, we have a pretty good, clean race, and we get some amazing racing in here. Alright. All the drivers are now waiting to load in. See, it appears that okay, at least the order of the pit stops is... The drivers in the pits has changed, but I'm pretty sure we have the same order starting. Because, I believe we do it off of points in the championship, and when we don't, I believe we did it off position in the championship last year. Or last season. But as we wait for now everybody to finish loading in. More Jeopardy theme song. There we go. Alrighty. Look at this pack of very, very colorful cars. As we see the green flag falling here for our first of 200 laps at Daytona. Green flag is out. We see the number 29 car holding the lead off of as he looks to be getting past him, so then 51. 51's going to try and go high up there at the wall, but that's not going to help him, as the 29's actually able to go low, as well as the number 10 car, I believe, is also able to get by. Yeah, a lot of cars are able to get by there. That was a mistake going high. Lost out on the draft from the leaders of the race, and from the 29 car that caused him. You see the 36 now trying to go low of the 29. Is he going to be able to get the lead? Looks like he is able to take the lead now of the 29 car. Actually, we see some cars that we have not seen racing at the front, up here at the front right now. I think that's because the starting order is going to cause them to be up front here for a little bit. As long as I'm giving, we see the 21. The 21 is a Finto, actually. Somebody did pretty well last season. Just got overtaken by Silent Troll there at the last couple of races because he disconnected. We see him actually now trying to go low with the 36. He's going to tuck back in behind. He's not actually going to try and take the pass there. Switching over here, we have the 36. We see the 21 now. Just weaving a little bit. We saw this happen, I believe, last season from J-Pen, just weaving around a little bit. Not really trying to complete an overtake. At least he said he wasn't. Last season, he was trying to get a little bit of draft. At Daytona, this draft is really important for these drivers. It's really easy to fall behind. Like you see, these pack is starting to spread out because they can't get the draft off of each other. You see these top 5 here sticking together pretty well. So you see the 21 now trying to go a little bit high. Not really trying to make a move right now here. We'll see him probably try and make a move a little bit later. As we see, a car's actually about to get lapped. Looks like someone has had a bit of an accident there. We'll take a look at who that is. Oh, we see the big spin there for number 11 car. That's unfortunate. Asiana has spun and is off the track. But with our reduced cautions, he's not actually going to... Oh my god, big crash there. Big crash as we see the 29 and massive incident there. As the 24, oh my god, that's a huge crash. We see the 24 there collected, the 29 collected the 51. Oh my god, that was huge. Okay. Big crash, so we see the 22, the 51. All of these drivers now are crumpled up in that mess. So we see the 29 is beached himself. That's going to be a caution out now. See is the 31 Draggle in a new livery, actually. A lot of these drivers that we have slightly new liveries or slightly different liveries. That was a massive incident. Alright. We'll have to check the replay there to see what happened. It's weird. I was trying to switch over to Dragons as well, because he was actually in front of all of them. As the green light falls, the green flag falls, excuse me, we see the number 10 car is actually up ahead, leading in from the 24 and the 36. The 36 is able to tuck below the 24 now, as we see the 2 car getting all over the place there. Oh my god, the 21 also caused an incident there as he spun. Looks like the 20, I don't believe that was the 21's actual fault though for the incident. He did come up onto the track into the 2, but 2's getting a little bit jerky there. A little bit jerky after he tucked down below that double yellow. Looks like he lost something there and just kind of went over the track. We see top 3 order is the same. Well, actually it's not the same, as Mort was actually able to get the pass off low on the 24. Top 3 order now will be the 10, the 36, and the 24, but I expect if the 36 doesn't get a really good start here, the 24 might be able to steam by him down into the first turn after the restart. That is another caution, though, unfortunate. But with these drivers all packed up here, we might actually see quite a few then. Hopefully we can not have that happen, though, and we can get some spread out distance, but some good racing still. As we see, the 30 car has actually been able to keep out of all of these incidents, and that's going to help him get up into 4th place. We see more crashing off the line. Lots of crunch metal there, as it looks like the 21 almost turned the 11 car there. As we see, 11's up on the wall, as well as the 31 has come down as well and caused a little bit of an incident there. 31 hit the wall, and that collected, I think, a couple of cars. Issued a couple of strikes here, just for a couple of cars that caused a little bit of incidents. I think I need to be a little bit stricter, because our penalty person is not actually here for this race. So I apologize, I see the camera is a little bit screwed, so I can see all of the drivers here. As we see the 11 now coming down, and bumping the 2 car, I believe that is, off of the road, and that caused a bunch of other cars to have a little bit of an incident there. Now we actually see the 30 car has been able to keep out every incident now, up into almost 1st place. Now he's in 2nd right now, but a good start from the 66. Oh, it looks like the 66 didn't have a good start there. That's going to cost him now, so 30's going to get by here, I think. 30 now tucks low as they're 3 wide into turn 1, all over the track now. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh my god, that was a massive accident from 51. Alright. Well, that was a bit of an incident there. This race is crazy. Alright, we see now an incident with the 51. 51 and the, how was that? 51 and typical Yeet 28, so 28. See now when the drivers line up again. Might actually see quite a few penalties handed out here. I've already given out like 6, 5, maybe 6, depending on what happened during that 29, the 36, and the 10 when I sent the 51 flying. I want to see what happened there. That could just be a racing incident. Oh, Jesus Christ. Can these drivers get off the line? Come on, guys. Come on. Keep it clean off the line at least. Get like at least a couple laps in before you start turning each other. Take it like a little slow off the line. I know you guys all want to get your positions up here, but throw cautions all the time. It doesn't make it certainly very fun, not only for us, but probably for you guys either. Alright, we see the green flag is out now. Just take a little bit of caution off the line here, guys. And if some of them do watch the broadcast here, you might maybe a little bit of caution off the line. Oh, congratulations, guys! You made it off the line. Alright, looks like we have had a couple of drivers that have disconnected. That's unfortunate, but it happens every race. We've actually had both the 24 and the 30 car disconnect now. Very unfortunate as we can see 31 there. Take a look now at our leader, though. That's pretty good for number 2 cars. The 2 is now in first place. So my looking. Take a look at our leader, actually. So the 2 cars, he's actually going to try, and the 51 might try to make a run there high. That's nice. That is not the 51, is it? It's a 29. Yeah, I believe it is. Here now at the 2 car. Oh, as the 2 car gets almost set up into the wall there by whoever was behind him. That looked like someone out of his bumper there. Strategy is working for him here, but it's actually got him a little bit of distance now to the 29. You see the 10 car now turned to a low of the 29, just holding that low line. Unfortunately, though, it's going to cost him some of the draft there, and he's going to be able to be passed now by both the 31 and the 66. Drivers are actually pretty spaced out. You might see, well, not the drivers up in the front, of course, but some of the ones in the back are. We see the 66 is up into first. Actually, looks like he's looks like some big issues there from the 2 car might have caused the 66 to bump into a little there. As it looks like the 29 is able to get by the 66 here. High, actually, this might cause a 66 a little bit of draft. This is actually going to reverse that decision and come back down. Try to get some more draft up to 29. He's going to nudge his way up here on the inside of the 29. Looks like the 2 car is having some ping issues a little bit. It's not that bad, but he is glitching sometimes. As they're side by side now as they come around to turn 3 and 4. Oh my god, okay. 2 cars up in the wall. 2 cars coming down now. That looks pretty reckless. I'm pretty sure it's ping at this point. As you see, I think the 29 backed off there a little bit. As the 2 cars off the track. That definitely ruined the 29's race there. That was second stage starts. This is going to be a very, very long race, though, so we're only at 9:40, and I believe this race could go for like, if I take a look at this on top of the stream, like it's probably about 25 minutes. We're going to see possibly another almost like, well, we've only been racing it for like 10, 15 minutes. Oh, Jesus Christ. What are those drivers doing now? Let's just see, oh, a big spin there for the 28. That looked like the 28 caused that nosing cube right up, right beside the 51 car there. Shunned himself right into the 29. I could be wrong. No, I'll go and check the replay for that one. penalty to be actually quite a while. So we won't be having another person here to do it with us. But it's me alone today. So we just gotta make it work a little bit. Here at the lead of the race. You see 66 bumping himself into the wall there. That's going to cost him some time. Looks like he's able to gain it back up though from mistakes from the 2-car, possibly related to ping. Going to cost 2-car quite a bit of time here. That might actually help the 66, excuse me, get by, but it looks like he continues to drop back actually now. No, he's gaining up a little bit, but just very slowly. But it looks like that 2 cars actually still having issues here. Some lagging, I believe, so he may lose some time. But not to that. We see actually the number 10 cars right on the bumper, the number 11 car. I believe the number 11 is meant to be lapped, but I could be mistaken. Live race lineup actually doesn't really tell me much of anything. Fight for the lead, actually. We see the 66 now. Low now. 66 has gained up a ton of time now on the 2-wheel. We'll see what happens here. Momentarily, as we see the 2 now wiggling around. Still, I think ping issues. Lapped. It's unfortunate. As we see now the 21 and 10 car, I believe that is. Now 10 cars back now. Actually, they just overtook the 28. Up in the lead, we see the 66 has dropped back a little bit now from number 2 car. Maybe the number 2 car might actually be able to convert this into a stage 1. But I'm not sure whether we're handing out. I don't believe we're handing out any points for stage wins. Just use them as a time for drivers to maybe get something to drink or to eat for a couple of like 5 or 6 minutes. Also gives us a little bit of a short break for myself at the moment. And then we go ahead and continue to go and get back to driving. But I don't believe we're handing out any kind of points. For that, we see the 66 continuing to drop back there, though, from the 2 car. That is unfortunate there for number 66. Taking a look here at this race here, I believe this is for 3rd and 4th, actually.
Yeah, AJ's the first.
What? AJ's at first? What the hell am I talking about?
He's at first.
How? Oh my god. What? What in the world? Really? Okay. Okay. Well, I have been bamboozled then. Does look like the lever got disconnected. Wait, so... Okay. That's not the... Ah! Sometimes this game is very odd, and I'm also probably just blind, but then this would be the race for second and third, between the 2 and the 66, and then between the fourth and fifth for the 21 and the 10. Maybe. I don't know now, I'm very confused about what's going on here. Then we will take a look at our leader, who's got quite a bit of time down over the rest of the cars. How did that happen, though? Did he get by in one of those, like... Okay. I apologize for that one. Sometimes it doesn't exactly tell us, because the live race lineup isn't even running right now, but even when it is, it's not very good. Alright, then we take a look at our leader, who's got actually tons of time than over the rest of the cars. Okay, so it's then the 29, then the 2, then the 66. Alright. I thought the 29 was actually about to be lapped by the 2 and the 66, but he is actually winning this race. Quite a significant margin. Even though with the stages, we will see them go closer together. I bring out a couple precautions though for incidents. He then will be lapping other cars here a little bit here momentarily, but he does still not have draft on these other cars, so it'll take him a little bit to catch up. Not sure how many race laps we have left. Excuse me. As the game doesn't actually tell me that information, since the UI for reviewing is not amazing. Since we've been going here for, they would split into 2. We'll see. See how this ends up looking, as we've actually been streaming for almost 40 minutes, but that means that we probably only had about 30 minutes here racing. So it's going to be a very, very long race here, considering we've got 200 laps and we've probably only completed a very small portion of those. Joe would say these drivers are continuing to make left turns. Not a ton going on here, but when you see the fight here back into the 21 and 10 is not able to get by the other 21 right now at the moment, but it looks like he was overtaken by the 21 at some point there. But he's just stuck behind him now. As we see also the 28, I believe that is also up there. It's actually sneaking by the 10 car here. He's up high now. Going down. Front of number 10, but number 10's getting around this bumper there. Is it too wide? Is it going to go so much line? That's going to bring the 10 front down. It's going to go 10 now tries to go below the 21. 2 cars. Nope, it's not going to help him actually get by. As we just take a look back here, I guess. Actually, I think we should keep watching this because this is perhaps a little bit more actual racing. Here, as we actually see the 29, I think is coming up on a lap 36. Honestly, I am not certain as to what's going on in this race, but as long as I said the 29 is leading, and the 21.9 will be lagging the 36 here. Sometimes the live race lineup isn't even displaying like it is right now, but that is unfortunate. So we get 29 now. Continuing to gain space from the 24. From the 2 car. Sorry. The 2 car is, the 24 has been disconnected, as well as the number 11 car and the 30 car. 30 car was our championship leader and championship winner last season. He unfortunately disconnected, as well as the number 24 car, his brother, as well as disconnected. We also see the number 11 car. We also spoke with earlier, Asiano, is disconnected, so we don't have anybody else almost disconnect though from the race. You know, and certainly we've had races where we've had a significant portion of the drivers disconnect, which is not very fun for the drivers and not very fun for the broadcasting because you don't get to see everybody racing with us. So you see that number 29 continuing to gain distance on these. Very spaced out cars behind him. We also see he's coming up now on these two here, 51 and a 31. They look like they might be racing. Able to get by the 31. You see now looking up here, it looks like the 66 now has dropped all the way back behind the number 21 and the 10 car. That is not very good for the 66 there. As we see the 2 is moving around here a little bit. That might cost them more time, but it looks like they're doing a good job of keeping up that position. To see what occurs there in a second. I believe we know that if we want, we could. Okay. I just want we can try and drag a couple of people maybe down here to get interviews during the next stage break. Maybe we could have some kind of implement a system where we have like a mandatory 10-minute stage for the drivers to get things done. That might be a 10-minute rolling broadcast almost if drivers are all trying to get stuff done then. We see the number 10 car here, low now, the 66 might try to gain that spot back up. So it looks like he's going to be able to sneak by the 10 car there. Now 66 has his eyes set there on that number 21, that green end of the green backside of number 21. Take a look here. We'll continue to watch this racing up here, this paddock here. As we see now, the 66, tapping the bumper there, the 21, 66. He's going to try to keep by him here a little bit. 66 is just kind of riding a draft though at the moment. We may see him try and make some moves here. Going a little bit high there. As you see the 2 car is in the back. So the back is crawling there. Might just be ping still. Still unfortunate though, the number 2 car is having ping issues. So number 10 make a little bit of a mistake there. It cost him a little bit of time, but it doesn't look like it has that much of an impact now. Just continue, maybe take a look here at our race leader, if we can find him. If we can ever find him. Oh, there we go. There's our race leader. Perfect. Got still a significant gap, doing a very, very good job of those. Hopefully, though, he does bunch up a little bit with the pack so he can not only demonstrate his skill without racing on his own against times, but he can also demonstrate some more skill without racing against others. Well, we did see him do a pretty good job, though, on the start, so I expect that's probably not that big of an issue for him. We'll hopefully want to see some of these stages coming in at some point. Although there is some pretty good racing back here with these. It looks like the 31 and 28 are crashing all over the place. I did not catch that one because we were watching the leader at the point. I might want to speak with them about what happened there. JPen, do you know what happened there with the 21 and the the 28?
I know Draggle yeeted Frazier, but he's been yeeting people all race with relative impunity.
Yeah,
Sorry,
I've got 3 penalties down here.
Wait, already?
Three strikes.
Already? Oh,
yeah, so I'm not doing stuff that's causing cautions. I'm doing stuff that's causing anything that looks like it's intentional being dirty. But I've got a ton down here, so I've got 1 for the 21, 1 for the 31, 1 for the 11, 1 for the 28, 1 for the 10, 1 for the 31, 1 for the 2, 28, 2, and the 31. So I've got a bunch. But
Okay.
I think a couple of these are for ping, and so I just wrote ping, and then a couple of them are for no caution, so I just put no caution on them.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Remember, it doesn't need to be explicitly causing a caution in
Yeah.
order for you guys to call it.
I've got stuff that I think was dirty in here, and I just put it down.
Yeah.
And then
Readers, if you can jump in and keep an eye on the 31.
Yeah, I just got on. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
worries.
no worries, man. It's all good. We're
I've
glad to have you.
also got stuff here, like, there was the incident between the 29, the 36, and the 10 that sent the 51 flying, and I just want to talk about that to determine what actually happened there.
Yeah, we'll do that during the stage if you can. I'll tell you when you'll see them come to a caution, and then nobody's going to select anything.
We can have the stages be like 10 minutes or something. Stage breaks be like 10 minutes so drivers can go do stuff.
No, they're not. It's built into the game. It's just a caution.
Okay.
Hey, I'll just Jeb. I'll just tell you when I see some loose on because you already have.
Here, I can just send you what I've got so far. But my notes are kind of weird.
Did you put them on like Google Sheets or something?
No, I've got them in a notepad, but I like it's very weird. Here, I'll just send you a DM with them, but they're kind of strange.
Okay.
This is like basically I just put like so there were a couple of these where I didn't know exactly what happened. Like there's a 28 or 36, and then I put like replay, and so if you see no C, that means there's like no caution. Ping means that it might be ping, and like pos ping means it could possibly be ping.
It looks like we've lost a lot of drivers. What happened?
Yeah, I think we had 3 disconnect from the race so far. It's unfortunate.
Can someone string race for me to watch?
Yeah, I apologize. I'll do that.
Oh, no worries. No, I don't think anyone asked it. So
There we go. Alrighty, up front we have the 29 car. I made that mistake in the broadcast earlier. Talked about the 2 cars if it was leading.
AJ's up front?
Yeah, I believe so. J-Pen came in here and whispered to me, he's like, AJ's actually winning. We see, though, still quite a bit of a gap here. Oh, jeez, okay. So, certainly gonna be able to help with having some more people here. I had to, like, try and, like, wing it for penalties.
oh,
Yeah.
Oh, 21 is spun there.
You guys see that?
Not quite. I was actually trying to still get these penalty things sent over to you to make sure you didn't go. Alright, Steph, do you have all... Does it make relative sense? Like I listed... So basically, if I put a number and then I put, like, 4 and then another number, that would have been, like, what they did to another car. And then, like, if I listed numbers... I put, like, 29, 36, and 10. That was because I didn't know what happened there, and so I wanted to make sure that I didn't, like... screw it up and give the wrong person a penalty.
Jeb, if you want to talk to them, it's a stage break right now. It's gotta be quick.
Alright, looks like the stage break is happening now. We're gonna go ahead and head quickly into the driver's briefing. That is what I'm gonna do, and I'm just gonna ask them really quickly about that one. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and mute the stream actually for a second quickly here so you don't hear the driver's briefing. And oh well, never mind. We'll ask them at the end of the race. Oh well. Uh-oh. That's alright.
Wait, the 66 is up front now?
Yeah, it looks like 66 is up front. As now, what the hell? Okay, so sometimes the racing doesn't really make a ton of sense there. As the 2 car is... What the hell is the 2 car do? Oh my god, the 2 car is the 21's also off, and cars are now all over the place.
get that caution out. Get that yellow flag.
The 21 was all over the place, but the 10 came down on the 21, causing that wreck.
Alright, the 2 was also kind of, like, crazy as well. Sometimes his driving looks like he's actually having a seizure. I know it's probably just ping, but like he's like all over the track sometimes.
Yeah. There's not many drivers in, is there?
Yeah, I think we had 3 disconnect now. Maybe we have 4 disconnect now. That's unfortunate. We also lost. Who did we lose? That number 51 car. Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh no, what the hell is going on? I leave 1 second. I go spectate someone else, and then we have a hell of a
That was Finzo.
We have a hell of a wreck there. Alright. It's another caution.
Are you writing this down?
No, are you? Shoot.
Hold on.
I can try and take down. You said Finzo was one, and then the 10 was the other one, or?
What's number's Finzo?
Finzo is the shoot. Finzo is the, Finzo's the number, oh god, Finzo's the number 21. Finzo is the one that has the green stripe at the bottom with the blue and the white. As it looks like 21 is off track
that
as well.
AJ got
That's gotta
dumped.
be, it's gotta be there from one of the red cars.
AJ just got put in the wall hard.
Yeah, I think that was the 31 there. Yeah, it would make sense. 31 there, it's a bit of a
I just gave 2 to the 31.
Alright. Dragdelt's going to be getting a hell of a lot of penalties this race then. For only at stage 1. These are split into 3 total stages, right? You have the first one, and then there's a stage break. Second one, and there's another stage break. Then you have the flag, I believe. Yeah, I believe there's 3 stages. So, we're about a third of the race. It's complete now. Taking a look here at the number 2 car. Does that mean the number 2 is finally leading? I'm never going to get this wrong again now. Finally, I'm correct. The 2 cars leading the race. So it looks like he's still a little bit on the track there, though.
Yeah, it looks like either a lot of controller inputs or a high ping.
Yeah,
both.
I think
probably a mix of both.
Yeah, it might be a mix of both. Yeah. As it's like scary trying to get by him. I've seen like these drivers try and do it. Sometimes it's a little scary. Not because he's intentionally trying to wreck people, but like just because of like the shaking and stuff. Over towards the back of the pack where we have some actually some pretty interesting racing going on. Here we see we're taking a look now at the 21 car. 21 is going to try and go low there, I think the number 10. But the number 10 swerves and that causes the 21 to like make an overcorrection there.
Yeah.
And the
someone's in the grass.
Also 28, 29. 29 is in the grass.
I think that's AJ.
Yeah.
I can only tell because of the pink numbers.
Yeah. I just don't remember. I think he's 29. I have to actually take a look. See, oh yeah, he's 29. Perfect. Alright. We see another driver, I think. Unfortunately, I think the number 10 is also disconnected. Damn it! Why does it happen so much?
Yeah, the number 2, who has the highest ping of them all, is still in the race.
Oh, maybe the number 10 pitted, because it looks like the 36 is also coming to the pits.
It's possible.
Possibly be pit stop there for the number 10. That would be preferable. Hopefully it's just a pit stop, and it's not actually going to be one of those serious injuries, but it may very well end up being disconnected. Actually, oh, it looks like the 36 is done with his pit stop. I would expect that means that our 10 is disconnected. As 36 now comes out of pit road, he's actually not that far behind these drivers, but these drivers have not pitted yet. We'll see if
yeah, he's been lapped.
Plays in his favor, though.
That was the funniest conversation.
Wait, what?
Hold on, I can't hear a thing.
He has that how it doesn't matter how he drives because of the lag, but then I showed him how Asiana lives even further away from the server and still drives normal.
Yeah.
No, that's another big wreck.
31 just got dumped by 66 for karma. I turned a blind eye with that one.
Yeah.
So yeah, you gave out a penalty for the 31 dumping the...
No, the 66 got revenge and dumped the 31.
We've only really got probably 4 or 5 drivers in contention right now.
We've seen a lot of these drivers here are going to lose quite a few points. I believe the 31, how many penalties does the 31 have at the moment?
No clue.
Well, no. It would be Raiders too, I think, would know, but It's all right.
I don't know the total amount, but the amount I've got on since I got on is 2.
So you've given him 2? Alright, I sent you a message and I think I gave him 3, or I gave. It's done this. This is the second time it's done this now. I think we had an issue before about that.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
I'm gonna go back up. Tanks, you got this down here. I'm gonna go to race chat, see if I can get anything from him.
all right.
All right.
There. All right. I apologize for that. We should be able to get back into game now. I don't know what happened there because it looked like I thought the race was finishing when I got disconnected. All right, we're at 76 out of 200 laps.
All right. Could you put the stream up back and
yeah, I gotta
Discord
fix
real quick?
that. Perfect. There you go. Uh-oh. All right. Hopefully DLive doesn't screw that up again.
I think the DLive stream went down or something.
Yep. Okay, so Fraser's still leading, turned it in second, and then you've got AJ coming up third.
He's back up now. Uh-oh. Okay, there. I believe it's back up now. Alright. Yeah. Whoopsies. I've had that happen once before, I believe. And it just got knocked down. I don't know exactly why that occurred, but it happens like every once in a while or something.
Stream's not loading, but I'll probably just give it a second.
Because I can see it on my end.
Yeah. Sometimes Discord's funny like that. You might just have to cycle it through
it's
again.
Discord. I thought you were talking about DLive.
Yeah, Discord. Yeah.
Alright, perfect. Now you should be able to see it.
Alright, yeah, it's working now.
Alright. Then we see the number 2 is continuing to lead. Is that accurate?
I think so.
Alright. You see, I believe that number 31 is completing a pit stop there. Look at our wall of drivers that are disconnected. Very unfortunate, but hopefully we can still have a little bit of interesting racing at the
Now,
second stage.
a moment of... Maybe have a moment of silence for all those whose Wi-Fi decided to disconnect them for no reason.
A moment of silence. Let's have a lap. A lap in solidarity. We stand with you, drivers. We stand with you, disconnected drivers.
Alright.
So that would mean that the number 28 is actually then in contention for second place, right?
It's possible, although he might have been the one who got lapped.
Yeah, he could have been lapped by the other 2.
Or maybe not. I'm not sure.
Yeah, sometimes it's
I think AJ's in third, so the 28's still in contention. It was the 36.
Yeah. The 36 might have been lapped, yeah.
Imagine if the driving in this game was server side. Imagine how bad that would be.
Yeah, that would not be good.
Fraser would just not be able to.
Yeah, he would be like... he'd literally be like half a lap down and we teleport about a lap forward.
Yeah. He'd just like be driving normally and then all of a sudden like end up like in the infield and like, and you know how Daytona has that lake in the middle of it?
Yeah.
I forget what it's called. He'd end up there.
Yeah, it'd be cool if they had the road course actually as an option that we could race here, but
Yeah.
they don't. Daytona road course is a fun little track to think around on.
Yeah, I bet they have it in Heat 5 because they started doing NASCAR actually started doing quite a few more road courses. It just used to be like I think one at Sonoma and one at Watkins Glen, or maybe 2 at Sonoma. But now they've got the Daytona road course and stuff. They're definitely diversifying their lineup.
Yeah, and we can't forget the Roval, best track in the world.
Yeah. I wish they would go back to Wilkesboro Speedway though.
Yeah. We see the 28 go off track. That looked like he pushed a little bit off track.
And we need to like next time there's a Daytona 500, like we just need to That, like, we need to have a bunch of dudes show up with signs that says, go back to Wilkesboro.
Yeah. We see the 21 and the 29 here are racing. I believe this is for like third and fourth?
I believe so. Either that or second and third.
Depending on whether the 28 is in. Because this is.
That depends on whether the 21 pitted or not.
Yeah. This is saying AJ's almost
He's
at the back.
definitely getting some bump drafting in.
Oh, so is Popcorn at the back then? Honestly, I don't know what's going on, so.
No. Gosh, we need to be like,
The live race lineup thing is horrible. It's like Dragon's not behind J-Pan. At least I'm pretty sure he's not. He completed way more laps than J-Pan is completed because J-Pan disconnected before the end of...
Yeah.
I don't know. Sometimes
So wait, is the live race lineup who's... No, it's...
Unless that means that Dragon's in first place, which...
Wait, hold on.
That's not happening. I don't think that's what's happening right now. Yeah.
Oh.
And the 29 just took out the 21 there. 21
He was
up into
doing
the
some
wall there.
intense bump drafting there too.
Yeah. Looks like the 21 just went up in the wall and then 29 just
We
continued
need
straight
live
through.
race. There's so many announcer things that need to be... like, they need replays and stuff to be able to...
Yeah, they don't have replays in this game though, which sucks. So we have to go back and we have to analyze the stream footage as well.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, like, the moment we're done talking about an incident, when you tab over, the incident's already replayed on stream, so we can't actually exactly see what happened. They do need replays, though. That would certainly be very helpful for not only for announcing, but for penalties as well.
Oh, definitely.
Especially replays where you can switch the views.
Just for viewing,
Yeah.
just for viewers.
Because then during the cautions, we actually have something to talk about.
The 31's got some intense lagging going on there. Oh, they touched, I think.
Yeah, it looks like they did touch there.
AJ's doing some cutthroat racing there.
Yeah, it looks like
He's driving it hard.
he's really pushing it there to get around the 31. Looks like the 31's just not letting him by though. I'm gonna go take a look up here, actually towards the front here. So it looks like the 28 there bumped the ball a little bit. Pretty sure. So then the 2 is winning. If we want, we could try and... I don't have moderator permission, so I can't actually drag someone down here for an interview.
No, I don't have it either.
Yeah. Alright, well... Yeah, I can't... I can't... No, I can't move people. Alright, whatever. That's fine. Oh, wait a minute. No, I can move myself. I just can't move others.
Yeah.
Alright.
The move yourself thing is just moving to other VCs with extra steps.
Yeah. Instead of just clicking on them.
Yeah.
Alright, did the 21 just exit the pit there? I believe he may have. Sorry, I was trying to get the, see if I could actually move people. Maybe during the next stage we'll, like, really quickly, because the stages go very, very quick. You don't have a lot of time for breaks, actually, surprisingly. So we could try and really quickly hop up there and just ask someone if they want to talk, but they don't have
I mean, in IRL, like, the stage breaks aren't that big either. It's just quick caution, do a couple laps to sort to pile back into where you were, or I think.
Yeah.
I don't know. But I think this is even shorter.
Yeah. The stage breaks here was like half a lap or something. I was like asking J-Pen if we wanted to talk about one of those cautions that we threw, or one of the penalties that we threw out. And by the time I was done talking with him, it pretty much already started.
Yeah.
Actually, you might have been needing for that. I don't know.
Yeah, I think it was. It's like you were literally just finishing saying what you were about to do, and then the stage started.
Yeah, it was unfortunate.
It's like, oh, apparently not.
Here with this very, very crumpled up front end. Probably not the most aerodynamically stable car in the world. Wow, stable. I don't know, he seems to be a little bit jittery as well. Kind of the same thing that we saw with number 2. He's, I believe, connecting from Saudi Arabia as well. So we might see, well, not as well. He's connecting from Saudi Arabia. So I believe he has some similar ping stuff.
I just noticed this is a full race, isn't it?
Yeah, this is our one race for the day. It's going to take us between 2 and 3 hours, I believe. That's what we talked about possibly taking.
Gotcha.
It's already been about an hour, I think, since we got the stream going. Or since we started racing, I believe. Yeah, it's been about an hour since we started racing, so we'll see probably about another hour. Maybe more, depending on cautions.
You know what I miss with the Daytona 500s?
What?
I think the past couple, I didn't see anything, but did Darrell Waltrip retire? Because I know, like, there's no boogity. Like,
yeah,
man. Like,
I believe he retired. I don't know though. I don't really follow all that much real life NASCAR.
Oh, he did.
Yeah, he retired back in 2019. So we don't hear any more boogity. But that's all right. Well, I mean, it's not all right. That was one of my favorite parts, at least.
No, it's everyone's. It's like you don't like it doesn't feel like a race starting unless you hear Darrell Waltrip go boogity. Let's go racing, boys.
That is one of the most fun parts of the race.
It's like starting Top Gear without hearing "Tonight on Top Gear." I sit in the car. Hammond drinks some tea, and James loses his sense of direction again.
That Top Gear is very good. The intros for a lot of these things are very good, but it certainly is a shame that we don't have boogity. As we see, number 2 continues to impact the wall there. Looks like his front hood is really bent up there. Like, really
his arrow's definitely compromised. It's only a matter of time before the 28's able to catch up to him. The only question is, oh, did I see him? Okay. The only question is the 2 car. I just realized his steering. No wonder he's all over the track. Yeah. His steering's been impacted. If you look at it, his camber on his front left wheel is not right.
Yeah, it looks like it is a little bit. I don't know how much of an impact it actually. The impact's
well, it's gonna change. That's the reason he keeps going back and forth. It's not lag. It's him trying to keep the car straight. So he's on controller, but his car keeps wanting to pull to the right.
Oh my god! Did you just see that?
Oh yeah, that was.
What the hell just happened?
I have no clue.
We literally caught like a frame of that. Somebody just went flying.
Yeah.
Well, that was not good. So, we saw a little bit of that. I don't know, because I think the camber looks similar on all these other cars if we look at it here.
So, Jeb?
Yes.
I have quite a bit of a proposal to make, I guess.
Someone just went flying.
Yeah, I saw that. We've lost like 6 or 7 drivers due to like disconnects and lag. And what if we just split up each stage by like a different lobby?
What?
What if we split up each stage? Because you know how there's 3 stages at Daytona? Instead of doing like a Daytona 200, because you can't change the amount of lap count, but you can change the percentage of the race.
Yeah, so we did like a third of the race.
Yeah, you do a third of the race, a third of the race, and a third of the race in 3 different lobbies, so people can get back in, and then the people that disconnected previously in the previous stage could just reconnect and at the back.
Yeah. So do you want to try that with this race? Because we're already in stage 2 now.
That's what I wanted to do, but JPen doesn't see it as a fit option. I can drag him down here if you want to talk to him about it, because I think it's a really valid idea.
We can talk, yeah, if you want.
Because it's extremely boring, this stage, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, it's
and
pretty much
bad for all the other drivers.
Yeah. Alright, well, if you want to drag him down here, we can talk about it.
JPen?
Alright. JPen, welcome to the broadcast booth again. So I think we wanted to talk about possibly doing allowing you guys back in by creating another lobby, just because it is, like Raiders was saying, it's really boring.
There's only 6 cars still on the track.
Speaking, there's not much we can do with it and actually preserve the actual results of the race.
What you can do, though, is that somebody lists like their place. I can do it because race control, whatever. It does not that long. But in between each stage, because you have 3 stages, I can write down everyone's name from first to last, and then the people that disconnected just join back in last, and we do 1/3 race every time.
You can't. There's no 1/3 option.
What's the options then? Because we don't have to do a Daytona.
Half full.
Quarter, half full. Then we use quarter or half, whichever one works. We do like a Daytona. If
you want to take it up with them, I don't think Frazier exactly wants to give up his lead. But
a Daytona 150.
Here's what I think.
Well, he wouldn't give up his lead.
You can just have everyone do the randomized start, and then everyone stop and sort of file back into where they're going, do a caution lap.
Why would we do the randomized start? That doesn't make any sense.
No.
Alright, you guys take it up with them. I'm not going to make this decision.
Okay, I'll go up. Tanks, you can decide their order in the lobby. You don't have to worry about that.
Yeah,
you guys take it up with them. I don't think they're going to go along with it.
Go with it because
they're definitely not going to go along with it because AJ is running out front. They're coming up to another stage break, and the guys who are running up front don't want to run the risk of losing all of it again. So
yeah. So maybe
there's a bunch of guys who already went off for the night. Like Popcorn's gone. Asiana's already gone off for the night. I don't want to. It would screw them over even worse.
Yeah.
This was more of a test than anything else.
Yeah.
Because to see, how this could work.
Alright. Well, we'll just leave it. Let it kind of run out this time. Yeah. See what happens here with our 6 drivers or whatever. But it's is what it is. Looks like what the hell is going on now with the pit box? The number 2 is ramming himself into the wall.
That definitely is lag then.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is lag that's causing his steering inputs to be weird. Because I mean, if we look at the cambers of the other cars, they're not that much different.
Yeah.
Like you see on the front wheel there, the number
66
has a lot of camber.
You're definitely right now. I didn't notice it with all the other cars.
Yeah, it looks kind of weird. It looks almost counterintuitive, but when they get up in the banking, it really does help them.
Now that I think about it, actually, the camber to the left, I think, would cause them to steer more to the left. Or, yeah, I think that camber would kind of cause them to steer to the left, and which is what you want.
Yeah.
So, because NASCARs do like natural.
Yep. Hey, YouTube.
They don't want to do it.
Yeah, because
But it's so unfortunate because once they do disconnect from lag issues, they're going to want to do it, and nobody else will want to. So
yeah.
I don't know. It's a shame, but because not only is it boring for you and me, I see it as boring for them.
Yeah. Well, I
don't know. I just don't want to watch this anymore. I've got a list down, but this is boring as hell.
Yeah. Yeah, because there's also so much distance between them. We're just pretty much now sitting here.
Trying to do what?
All I can do to help and retain things is tell stories, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. So did you guys ever hear the story of the first race at Talladega?
The first race?
The first race that NASCAR...
Didn't all the tires blow? It was with the new model, right? It was with the
Okay, so
What was
this
that
was
called? You know what I'm talking about, though, right? The
this
shark
was
or
in
whatever?
this was in the middle of what they called the tire wars. It was Goodyear there because at the
Yeah.
time there were two different tire manufacturers, Hoosier and Goodyear. Now, Talladega was this brand new track, but the problem was you were going so fast your tires would heat up, and the track surface was really rough, and it was just gripping on. So the track was insanely grippy, but your tires would blow out after just a few laps. So what happened is this was at the time where every sort of like professional or whatever was unionizing or whatever. So NASCAR, so a couple drivers, including Richard Petty, who was leading them, all but three actually, decided to unionize kind of, but NASCAR refused to acknowledge it as a union because they were like, no, they're not unionizing, and they kind of agreed, but we all know it's just pretty much unionizing. It was like the Drivers Association or something, I don't know, but anyway, so all these drivers decide, like Goodyear and Hoosier, like the entire week leading up to the race, kept saying, okay, we're gonna fix this, we're gonna fix this, we're gonna fix this. Race day comes up, they don't have a tire. So you know what happens is Richard Petty and everyone else is like, fine, we're not, because they don't want their tires to blow out from underneath them, and just slam into a wall without warning. Like, it was really bad. So, crap, sorry, I got it at the end. So they had, you know, multiple, they had all but three drivers actually, only three drivers decided they were actually going to race, and that's because...
Oh, that's right. And then they brought in a bunch of, like, rookies, right?
So NASCAR has always had that second series. It used to be the Xfinity series, but now I'm not sure what it is.
It's still the Xfinity series.
It's the stage below Cup Series. So they bring all those drivers in. So here's the thing. This was right in the middle of the Dodge Superbird. Dodge Daytona.
Yeah.
It was
the first year of the Daytona, of the Dodge Daytona.
So they had they had three of those racing around the track. And this was when they still used the chassis from actual cars. It wasn't like a completely different thing like it is now. These were like actual car chassis. So you have these 200-mile-an-hour beasts in Talladega, like that's the one track where you never lift your foot. They have these guys going around the track against a bunch of Mustangs and like just regular Challengers. So these guys are lapping everybody else, and there's only three So get this: the race finally ends, the race finally ends, and guess what? Even though there were only three drivers actually in contention, no one can actually. There's still to this day argument over who won because there was a scoring error. Or at least there was supposedly a scoring error. I don't know which.
Yeah, between the two front racing drivers.
Two front racing drivers, and there was a scoring error, and they're like, you had one job, and you lost track, and you failed miserably. You only had to keep track of three people, and you messed up.
Well, I don't think it was just one guy. There were multiple people who do it.
Yeah, I mean, but still, you only, like, NASCAR. Typically these guys are keeping track of 40 people or something like that, and they couldn't keep track of three. And, you know, that actually reminds me, Richard Petty's first ever race, he was supposed to win. He won the race, but this was Richard Petty's first ever supposed win. But according to NASCAR, he didn't win the race. Would you like to know why? It was because there was someone challenged the results of the race, and you know the win actually got handed to them. Do you know who the person who challenged it was? Richard Petty's own father. It was his own dad who challenged the race.
Did Richard Petty's dad drive? I can't remember.
Yeah, his dad drove. Of course, Richard Petty was much better. And the only reason Richard Petty didn't contest the challenge was because he knew, oh, my dad's the one who puts food on the table. Like, you know, he puts the food on the table and stuff. Like, it's kind of nuts. Like, you know, people say, oh, well, Richard Petty, like, was supposed, like, he won 200 races, but he only really won 199 because of that one that he contested a scoring error and won, even though it was BS. But he actually won 200 because the same thing happened to him.
Yeah.
And 200 wins is something that I think no one's ever going to top.
Well, it certainly has helped us not have to worry about commentating on what's going on in the race because literally nothing is happening.
Not even a rat.
You guys know a really entertaining NASCAR channel that I watch is, I think it's called like Black Flags Matter or something, but it's hilarious. Like,
I've seen that.
Yeah, dude, he makes some of the best videos. He has like almost weekly. He makes pretty entertaining videos. So this is just a good one, going watching him. I don't know about his name, but it's a pretty entertaining channel.
Definitely. So is Frazier still in the lead?
I believe so.
Or is it AJ because he pitted? I don't remember which. Either way, Frazier's got a ping of like 500, something like that. Yeah, I think Frazier's best option, as much as he's not going to want to do it, his best option to do at the start of at the stage break is to pit, because that arrow is going to be the downfall of him during the restart. In fact, all these drivers, except for the ones who already have pitted, are probably going to want to pit.
It looks like some of you have still some pretty significant aero damage. Mostly, though, just with the number 2 car. Jesus. Oh. Okay. Alright. He kept it. He kept it together.
I bet on his screen that didn't even happen to him.
Maybe not.
I bet all he did was sort of just kind of like
tap the wall or something, and then
just like kind of like, okay, they're like, you know how when you go around the corners, if you go below that yellow line, it's gonna scrape it. That's all that happened. But the game was like, oh, if he does this, like the angle that he's not actually, like, the server was probably like, oh, he's at this angle, so he's gonna do this. But on his screen, he was probably just at a fine angle. Like, you can't even tell like how good he's going to be driving because the server's just having him all over the place, which I think is the only thing that's kept him in the lead so long. It's funny, having a bad ping is just as bad for the person who has it as it is for everyone else.
Yeah, because flying over the track, you can't really do anything about it.
Exactly.
Looks like he's coming up to lap someone else here. Maybe Draggled.
Possibly.
Nope, this is a bumpy roller.
You know, they finished this year at the actual Daytona 500.
Yeah.
I'm a big time Logano fan. Like, kind of broke my heart, dude. He was like so gonna win. Then Keselowski got bumped hard from behind, sent him into Logano, and
I didn't watch the one this year, but favorite Joey Logano quote is the one where he talks about Kyle Busch. The most,
I don't remember that.
Iconic. I'm pretty sure he says it. Oh, I don't remember when it was, but sure Joey Logano, like, they're introducing themselves in like 2011 or something, and like Kyle Busch goes first, and then Joey Logano comes up and says something, and he says like, my name's Joey Logano and Kyle Busch is an ass. I don't remember exactly what happens, but there's like an interview that I can't. Have to. Yeah. Oh, what the hell? Is this was Brad Keselowski? Oh my god, I'm an idiot. It wasn't Joey Logano? What the hell? It was? Alright, I'm going crazy. For some reason I thought it was Joey Logano. Okay.
Wait, it wasn't. Sorry, it wasn't Kyle Busch that slammed into the back of Logano at the finish. It was Keselowski.
Okay.
I'm done.
And it was also Keselowski who did the Kyle Busch thing. I'm just an idiot, and I don't watch enough NASCAR.
Nah. I mean, I don't know.
I don't know. I like.
We all know about like the Matt Kenseth thing that happened back in like what was it, 2016, where at Bristol, Logano, tapped Kenseth's quarter panel and sent him spinning around like on accident, and then Kenseth just like, how in Forza when you're pissed at someone, like
you just like
when
completely ran them,
braking, getting ready to turn, you just plow straight in. Yeah, that happened. Like hit him into the wall hard, like.
Almost like Draggle scraping the wall there. I don't know why I thought that was Joey Logano was in. Okay.
I mean, they're both on the same NASCAR team, and their numbers both have twos in them. Joey just has one more two than Keselowski does.
Yeah.
Although his car is bright yellow and red compared to silver and blue.
Yeah. Alright, here, I'm gonna pause this really quick. Kyle Busch! No, I can't play that. Okay. Here, I'll send you a link to it. Wait, this is Brad Keselowski, I think. I can't play that on stream, but I'll send you a DM with it. You probably have seen it before, though.
I probably haven't. I don't watch very many interviews, but...
No, it was like a long time ago, but...
yeah.
That might just be... That might just be like... If that's only 2 seconds of it, there's an entire like 30-second clip of it, which is pretty good, but
yeah, Kyle Busch has a habit of putting people on the wall whenever he feels like it, but not in the cool way like Earnhardt Sr., but like in the like, I feel like putting you in the wall, so I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
Try me, bitch. Anyway, well, whereas Dale Earnhardt Sr. was like, get out of my way, or I'm gonna go through you.
Yeah, he was like, no, I didn't spin him, I just moved him.
I didn't spin him, he was in my way.
He was in my way, and I moved him over towards the wall a little bit.
He lost the car.
He lost it.
I'm not gonna make fun of him though. He's probably one of the best drivers of all time.
Oh, Earnhardt Sr., yeah.
One of the best drivers of all time. His like the 2001.
It was like 2000 and
it was the 2001
or something. Yeah, 2001, 2002.
That was so sad, dude. What the frick? How is it that such a photo finish can come down to such a dramatic end? Do we just live in a movie at this point? That sounds like straight out of a movie.
Yeah, it was really sad. Earnhardt Sr.
Yeah, he was
one time was playing the defensive, just so that Earnhardt Jr. could win,
and Michael Waltrip.
Got put into the wall.
Yep.
No one like. There's a cause of death that I think it was like head trauma or something, but no one really knows.
Yeah, it was a basilar skull fracture.
Yeah, no one really. People kind of contest the cause of death because no one's really people walk away from crashes that look like that all the time. But
yeah, but when you're, if he hadn't been such an outspoken critic of the Hans device and he'd actually worn one, he probably would have been fine. But
yeah,
what's the what device?
The Hans device is something that helps restrain your neck and your head basically while you're driving. It's like
Yeah.
I believe almost all sports mandate it now. I know that they have it in, like, I don't know, endurance. Formula One uses it. NASCAR uses it as well. It basically it helps limit neck and head movement in the event of a crash. Because it clips onto your shoulders basically, and then it clips onto your helmet as well. Well, I don't know how the one for NASCAR works. I know the one for Formula One works.
Yeah, did you guys see the Pierre Gasly crash earlier this season?
Sorry about that. It's talking to me. I'm back now though.
I'm not sure I did.
Frank, did you see the Pierre Gasly crash during? Can't remember the Grand Prix. I think it was the Abu Dhabi, but
I did not watch that race.
look up Abu Dhabi Formula One crash. No, not Abu Dhabi. Look up Pierre Gasly crash. I don't think it was at Abu Dhabi. But no, yeah, like pretty insane. He pretty much wrapped himself around a barrier and still survived. I mean, his car was split in half.
Which one was this? Was it Tuscan Grand Prix or
Pierre Gasly? I can't remember the Grand Prix, but
yeah, and then there was the Ryan Newman crash last year.
It's pretty insane though. You got to watch it.
Have you seen the Ryan Newman crash last year though?
And he still survived.
was this? Are you sure this was?
No, it wasn't Abu Dhabi.
Was it 2020 or was it 2019?
2020.
Okay. I don't know. I saw their new car release. I think it looks kind of weird. Looks like there's a
the 2021 car?
Yeah.
2021 car should be the same as the 2020 car, just with
the paint looks like. I like the old paint quite a bit.
How do you spell his name?
paint? What do you mean, for what? For what car?
The old AlphaTauri paint from last year.
Oh, you're talking about AlphaTauri. Yeah, no, I agree.
Not the Red Bull car, because the Red Bull car hasn't actually released yet.
Red Bull hasn't really changed. I like the black and white. What did they change it to?
It's the same thing, it's just there's blue on the top. I think
weird.
the old car looked like a zebra, but with navy blue.
Yeah.
And the new one just looks... I don't know. It's pretty much the exact same thing, except for the colors are just in different places. Like...
Yeah. I don't know, they gotta change it up somehow.
Yeah.
Ferrari being unique every year with the red. just having red on the
It's
car.
red again!
Wow. Another Ferrari. No. But that's how I like it though, so it's not that bad.
Yeah,
I think
that's
just because
Ferrari's
it's always
calling
red.
card. It's always
Yeah.
gotta be the exact same thing. Except when they try and sneak in Marlboro branding to get the money.
Oh yeah, dude, it's so hilarious. Do you remember back in 2019 when they had that like on the rear wing?
Mission
They had
Winnow?
like the Mission Winnow.
The Mission Winnow is such a garbage company.
No, Mission Winnow is literally just a cover company for a cigarette
it literally is only for Philip Morris, I think.
Yeah.
And then, but McLaren does it too. I think Better Tomorrow is a bat company, so British American Tobacco. It's a very...
Tobacco has always been part of Formula One, though, if you
Yeah.
think about it, because tobacco companies have a lot of money, and Formula One teams need a lot of money. So.
There's also the barcode from like 20. I don't know. They've had the barcode. For a while
yeah,
now.
the barcode on the side of Formula One.
They've had the barcode for a while. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how they.
I think they removed it in 2020.
Yeah, they
Don't
said
quote
it
me
looked
on
like
that.
a chevron, but I don't think it did at all. I couldn't tell.
I think the whole point was like if you were watching it in person, the blurriness from how fast the cars were going would make it look like a chevron.
Yeah.
You couldn't see it from the TV cameras because the TV cameras are special.
I can't find the clip you're talking about, Raiders.
Can't? Hold on, I'll look for it.
Yeah, I'm not sure which crash this is.
Hold on. Pierre Gasly crash.
Well,
Was it?
I mean, we did have a restart there, so maybe we should talk a little bit about what's going on here, but at this point, we've actually got the 28 now. All by the 2 car. This has kind of turned from a broadcast into just a chat room now. Got the 28 in the lead, followed by the 2 car, and the 21 is now in 3rd.
Oh, check this out. Goofy. Do you guys remember Goofy
No,
from like a
I'm an
long
idiot.
time ago?
66 is in 3rd place, then followed by the 29, and then in 5th place is the top.
Was it? Am I thinking of the right guy? Was it Pierre Gasly, the guy in the big crash?
No, it might have been Roman Grosjean.
That's it. Frick, I'm so stupid.
And it was in, I think it was
I did watch that clip. I was like, oh, is that...
I can't believe I just said Pierre Gasly. I'm such an idiot. Yeah, no, I'm talking about Grosjean.
Was it?
That's what I
Where
meant.
was it? was the...
Here,
Every European that's watching this stream...
It was Bahrain. Here, I'll send
It was
you the- I'll
Bahrain,
send you the-
okay, yeah.
Every European person that was watching this stream probably just laughed because of that thing.
I can't believe I just said Pierre Gasly. I watched Formula 1 too. How the hell did I call Pierre Gasly when
I don't follow Formula One.
I should follow
I
Formula
do
1,
want to start follow touring car racing though.
GTs, yeah.
GT1, GT2, GT3.
Yeah, I watched some. I watched like the 24 Hours of Spa a while ago, but
I do watch 24 Hours of Le Mans. I don't watch the whole thing because I don't have that amount of time, or I rely on sleep very heavily. But
I'll be back.
I do watch 24 Hours of Le Mans.
yeah, 24 Hours. I've watched the Spa one as well, but I watched a replay of the Spa one, and it was broken into like 6-hour chunks, so I didn't have to watch the entire thing all at once.
I feel like they cover LMP1 way too much in the Le Mans race, though.
Yeah, because there are only like 3 or 4 LMP1 cars every time.
And they're all Toyotas.
Well, yeah, there are a couple of Toyotas. The Toyotas are the only ones that win. But there are also a couple of...
there were Porsches, but Porsches, like, it's actually really sad Porsche doesn't, they're closing down their racing division for the most part, but, I feel like I think I heard they're getting back into it, but they're only doing, like, one sort of, racing championship. I don't remember what it is, though.
Yeah, I know that... Because there are two different... there were two different teams that competed. There was the Toyota factory-backed teams, and then there were these ones, I think, from Rebellion Racing, but the Toyota ones were the only ones that were hybrids, I believe. And so the Toyotas pretty much ran away with the race last year.
Yeah.
Hey, do you guys remember Goofy from a long time ago? No?
Goofy?
How you doing?
What?
Yeah.
Goofy? From Downwind? I mean, I guess he moved to Downwind.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys remember. He's in the chat. He's NBC.
Nice.
How you been, Goofy?
I would just like to say I did not move to Downwind. I visited.
I know you visited. I know. Nothing wrong with that, though. Nothing wrong with that. I've been good. How about you? It has been a while, but you didn't get back to me with your Beast virtual airline, though. I don't know what happened with that.
You do realize I sent you like 6 messages.
I think you did. You have to realize though that I don't know what happened. That's such a long time ago. I don't know if I just like saw them and forgot about it, or saw them and consciously ignored it. I can't remember. It's been so long.
Something like that. Can I just say real quick, when you guys were talking about NASCAR, I did not have any idea what you were saying. But when you switched over to F1, I had an instant.
I can't believe I said Pierre Gasly. God, I'm so retarded.
We're gonna...
No, it's Roman Grosjean.
We're gonna get on you about that one.
I'm talking about the big crash that happened at
fire.
Bahrain.
Yeah, where he sent it into the
if you look at the car literally got split in half and he survived, like with just minor burns on his hands.
Meanwhile, I have trouble naming a single F1 driver.
Rip. Formula 1 is pretty great, but the only thing I can complain about Formula 1, there's not enough action. Formula 2 is a little bit more interesting than Formula 1.
And that's why I watch NASCAR.
I don't know, I mean, listen, in terms of, the thing about Formula 1, it's kind of like a long-term thing, so about NASCAR is like, it has a lot of action, it's a fun to watch, but the thing of Formula 1 is like, you watch for like an hour, 2 hours, and then you take a break. It's kind of like this on-off thing, because I myself, I love following F1, but I don't watch the whole thing because it's just such
I just watch the highlights. I only watch the highlights. And, I follow Formula 1, but only in the highlights. It's like, because otherwise it's not
it's kind of boring because there's not really much that happens.
I follow NASCAR, but if there's like say a rain delay, like I won't I'll like take a break and I won't check until like 2 or 3 hours later.
Lewis Hamilton wins again.
Yeah, I know.
I would recommend. Sorry, YouTube. They have on their on the F1 website, they have like this thing where basically they show the highlights, right, of the race one at a time. So I usually the other thing is what I do is I just wait like 3 hours. And then, I just check that, and then it just shows me all the highlights, and then I go back off.
Yeah, no, they post it on YouTube as well, so that's what I watch.
Yeah, the YouTube ones are pretty good too. Just like if you don't watch a race, you can just catch up on all of the stuff.
Yeah, but yeah, the in terms of like the racing, the actual strategy is a lot very interesting. The mid-tier teams, like I guess Ferrari this year, Ferrari, McLaren,
the mid-tier teams.
Legal engine, and I'm Italian. Holy shit, fucking retards. Whatever, dude.
The like engine that burned a lot of oil.
Yep, their oil creasing engine.
Yeah.
It bypasses the sensor. It's just because this. I watched a video on it.
There was a fuel flow thing as well as an oil thing.
Yeah, they just thrust more oil. Yeah, pretty much.
What Ferrari always sneaky? I thought that was like the brand.
I mean, it's not the first time Ferrari's cheated, but like Ferrari and.
I'm not gonna lie that this year I was a little disappointed in McLaren.
Yeah. You mean with their car
no, like just their performance. I feel like.
Oh, you mean like in 2020?
They started off like amazing in the Austrian Grand Prix with I was expecting a lot out of Norris, but then he just became another mid-tier driver and wasn't able to catch back up. He did pretty great at the beginning of the season.
Yeah.
But I like Norris. He's one of my favorite drivers.
I think 2020 sorry, at this point isn't just the year off to judge. It's kind of because I mean everything was so confusing because some people couldn't compete and then others bloody got the virus. So I'm not even looking at the 2020 stuff anymore. I'm physically just saying hopefully this year everything's better. Because I mean, as Raiders said, McLaren was supposed to do good, but then they just became a mid-tier team, which shouldn't happen. I mean, everyone expected them to do brilliant. So hopefully this year is better. Hopefully.
Yeah, and then the fact that Red Bull keeps destroying drivers' careers is just like ongoing at the moment.
Oh, Red Bull.
Hopefully Pierre Gasly, sorry, I said Pierre Gasly again. Why is the driver always ringing in my ear? Hopefully Perez can do something about it, but
if they ruin Perez's career, literally everybody's gonna be mad.
Yeah.
I mean,
honestly,
Perez did so well this year. The last year. At least he finished well. I don't know. The beginning of the season he wasn't that big.
Sebastian Vettel's third place was amazing. Or second, was it second?
Sebastian.
He goes third.
Third,
I'm pretty sure. Don't quote me, please. But honestly, I think the two top drivers for me personally, because my thing is, Lewis Hamilton is good, right? But I just personally don't like him anymore because it's kind of like, it's. How can I say this without sounding like an asshole? It's kind of like a constant. I don't want to say a constant winning thing, but he's kind of like gotten boring for me. But I mean,
like the Tom Brady of the F1.
Yeah, no. The thing is, Tom Brady, he can carry a team, but I feel like Lewis Hamilton was babied to his seven world champions. It's for me, Lewis Hamilton and who was it? Michael Schumacher are not the same. So Michael Schumacher's not only built his team, but it's kind of like Michael Schumacher would be the Tom Brady of F1 because he built his team. Over 2 years, was it 2 years? Brady built the Buccaneers into a champion team, and with his help and whatnot. But in the same way, Michael Schumacher. I didn't see Lewis Hamilton taking on such a leadership role in Mercedes.
I've realized Lewis Hamilton, he likes to sit back. That's because I don't know if it is because he doesn't feel confident, or if he just doesn't want to do it. Because I mean, I think honestly, I do think he has the skill to lead that team, but it's just kind of he's just like, how can I say it? He's just like sitting back, letting everything happen. I mean, I think if he actually takes control and actually becomes the leader everyone wants him to be, he could honestly change Mercedes even better than they are now.
Yeah, it could be way better, but the thing is, I just don't see Lewis Hamilton as that type of person. I think that's why the contract took so long, is how much money he's trying to bargain out of him now. It's like Mercedes just like, you actually, like as shown by George Russell's little stint, pretty much almost anyone can drive that car. I mean, you know what I mean?
I bet he's only looking at it with if it ain't broke.
He was a really good driver, but stuck at Williams. I was actually so disappointed at when he didn't win that time. I was also disappointed with Hulkenberg's little stint with Racing Point.
It would have been crazy if George won that race, though.
Dude, I was so cheering him on like the entire time. I was like, I was so sad when he had tire issues.
All right, I've got to go eat lunch, so I will chat with you guys in about 15 minutes.
Enjoy.
So unlucky, dude. Holy crap.
I have to say though, my personal, and I know we're doing a NASCAR race, but I mean, screw it.
Nobody cares. If the drivers aren't going to want to make it interesting, we're not going to commentate anything that's not interesting.
My honestly, my
Hey, Bo.
top.
You want to play CS?
Hey, Bo.
Yeah.
My top 2 F1 drivers
Yeah?
right now is Perez and Verstappen.
Ooh, I don't know about Verstappen. I like Verstappen. He's a really good driver. Don't mind me. But the fact that he's destroyed so many drivers' careers, I don't know. It's like what the fuck, you know? And the fact that Verstappen was not able to like once. I mean, he was getting super close. But I mean, I'm nothing against Verstappen. It's just, you know, I wouldn't say he's one of my favorite drivers. Favorite drivers, I like Perez, I like Norris, and I like Leclerc. Simply because I feel like Leclerc, just like Verstappen's like one of those golden boy drivers for a team that I like. It's just I don't like. If Red Bull was my Ferrari, then like Verstappen would be the same. So I feel you.
My only reason I like Verstappen, the only reason, is because of how much, like I said, he puts an effort. He honestly puts an effort that other drivers.
Yeah, he puts the effort into the team. I feel like Verstappen is one of those leaders who tries to like change his team. You know.
He works his ass off, and I've got a lot of respect for him for that. I think that's something, you know, I mean, that's something we saw in Schumacher, you know, that kind of, you know, the ability to, you know, lead people. You know, he actually wants to lead people. No,
Yeah.
I'm not saying he's Schumacher. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, no. But at least
is that kind of that aspect?
But
Yeah.
I feel like Max does have the talent, though. If he was actually put in a
if he had
position,
the
he
car,
could be
he
Schumacher.
would be winning. Yeah, if
Yeah.
he had the car and there wasn't a Mercedes, he'd be Schumacher right now. That's
What if Max went over to Mercedes? That would be.
I just never see that happening. You know what I mean? But
Red Bull's
I mean,
not going to let him go.
if he did, then I don't know. It would be super interesting to watch because maybe Mercedes does want some sort of leader who's not their team. Like who? What the frick is his name again? The guy's retiring this year.
But isn't Max's contract expiring in like 2 years?
Yeah,
No,
I think
I thought they renewed it for like 2024. The fuck?
Give me
Did
a
they
second.
not?
Let me have a look. I'll have a look real quick. My thing is, right, I mean, because there are definitely, I mean, with how he's performing, you can see there are definitely a bunch of people that have their eyes on him. So,
Yeah. Thing is, Mercedes have George Russell. Like,
that's true.
who would want to give up George Russell? And if Hamilton wants to stay, you've got George Russell and Hamilton. You've got an unstoppable team under a Mercedes car.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
The thing is,
Nothing against Bottas. I love Bottas, but you know,
I like him too,
underrated
but I don't think his
driver.
performance is good enough.
Yeah, and
My thing is-
it's not that his performance is good enough. He's just not good enough to challenge Hamilton. He's like a tenth or two behind. It's like sad to watch.
I'll be right back.
All right.
Well, not a lot still going on here. Honestly,
not very
it's
surprising.
like there are like 6 cars out still.
Yeah, only 6. I am not going to go off on a rant right now, but you know what's coming. This is boring.
Yeah,
Oh,
we're
is
at about
mine
an hour and
count?
40 minutes. I'm actually going to back out and determine how many laps are left.
Okay. Hopefully it'll be ending soon, because
Yeah,
honestly...
we're at 140.
Did the
Oh
race
my
just
god, it's not ending soon.
140 out of 200. See what I mean? With only 6 drivers, if the drivers aren't going to change, we're not going to do shit. I'm sorry.
Well, no, I think it's alright. It's just the problem is, well, like Japin was saying, it's hard to make it fair.
Thing is, I don't really care about laps down. Like, you know, it's hard to make it fair, but you've also got like a governing body to try to make it. Do you want satisfaction for the drivers or satisfaction for the viewers?
Yeah.
I think that's the question we have to ask Japin, because you know, do the drivers want to have fun and you know not really care if they get disconnected over a 200 long race, or do they want to have? I'm assuming Japin just joined.
And as per usual, the Saudi Scourge takes out the leaders. This is a one-off test, by the way. This race, we were just going to see if this was something that could work. We also came up with a bright idea of asking Orbix to pay for all of us to do this on iRacing. So we'll see if that works. They may be stupid enough to say yes to us, but we're rather nice enough to say yes to us. Otherwise, we'll keep using Heat 4. So.
I'm not saying Heat 4 is bad. I like Heat 4.
Oh no, it's got its problems. But if we were offered all expenses paid to do iRacing,
I know, but iRacing is expensive. Do you think Orbix is going to pay for that?
No, they already give us a gigantic discount code that we can stack on any other sale. So
the only problem with Heat 4 is where the servers are located. I mean, something like F1 2020 Project, especially. I mean, I'm now addicted to project cars too, right? I've realized that thing, honestly, just because the servers, it's all about the servers.
Yeah,
I mean, if Heat 4 at Europe servers, I would definitely race.
So the problem for Heat 4 is that it's the company up until the company that just bought them out, Motorsport Games. They were a tiny company that could only afford to operate one server.
Yeah.
So they operated them, of course, in their corporate headquarters of Charlotte, North Carolina.
But I mean,
and 704 Games, that's the phone area code for there.
Is there any way you can local host the E4 system?
No.
Is that a thing?
If we could, we would, but I don't think we can.
Because I know
there's no it's Steam multiplayer through the servers of 704 Games. You can't like local host them. There's no like way to choose which server you connect to. It's just a lobby.
That makes sense. Okay, no, I was just asking.
Yeah.
By the way,
that's all right.
Raiders More Justice. We were talking about Max Verstappen's contract. He actually renewed till 2023.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
It's only 2 years away, so if he performs for the next 2 years and he doesn't resign.
Yeah, but why would Verstappen not resign? I don't know, because Red Bull's been kind of Red Bull's baby to Verstappen's needs, I guess. You know what I mean? I don't know. I feel like Red Bull and Verstappen will go as long as there's no issues, or as long as there's no rookie that challenges Verstappen.
Yeah, I get it.
Mazepin. Don't even talk about that meme of the whole story.
Yeah, he should not be.
He should not be in Formula 1. Out of anyone, Mazepin should not be in Formula 1. Yeah, not only did he have a crappy Formula 2 season.
He's not a good driver and he's not a good person.
There you go.
Poor guy.
I mean, but he's very wealthy, so that's really all that matters.
I mean,
in Formula 1, that's all that they care about, pretty much. I mean,
Lance Stroll, cough, cough.
Lance Stroll. Well, Lance Stroll's not actually that bad though.
But he's not that bad of a driver. That's the thing. Like I don't mind. Actually, that's why I don't mind it that much. But Mazepin's over exaggerated. Come on, man. Like Lance Stroll at least can hold his own in a fight. I think.
Yeah, Stroll's
gotten
Stroll's gotten pole, hasn't he? He got pole once.
I don't think he got first once. No.
He got pole position, didn't he?
Did he? I know he got podium, but I don't think he ever got pole position because just Mercedes was that dominant. I know he's gotten many podiums. He got
Lance
a lot
Stroll
of
pole positions. Yeah, he's got one.
For what?
I don't remember which race, but it was 2020.
What the hell? Really? I can't remember.
I'm sure he did.
Oh, you guys are about to get some entertainment here because this. Did you guys see that between Finzo and Fraser?
Stop paying attention a long time ago.
You guys probably should continue to pay attention because now they're starting to get angry.
Alright, we'll make sure to watch.
Yeah, actually, like I said, guys, don't let up on the penalty things or give up on that because that's the one job we give you guys.
Yeah, we gotta watch that still.
Because they are screaming at each other in that chat because what appeared to have happened was Finza went up and pinched Fraser at the wall and took Fraser out. And now Fraser's trying to go and get a revenge hit on Finzo, and it's about to get out of hand if you guys don't pay attention. So
yeah, we're watching.
Sorry. I know we're talking about E4. I wonder if the drivers would be interested, any of them interested in, still racing NASCAR, but trying to do it on another sim.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's what we were talking about doing iRacing with.
I don't even see iRacing. We could fix this connectivity issue just with the idea that I proposed at the cost of just, counting people who are lapped down. Because, I don't see... Again, I literally don't see a problem with anything with me, except the fact that it doesn't hold the people that get lapped down. That's it. It wouldn't be a Daytona 200, though. It'd have to be, a Daytona 1/4, 1/4, 1/4.
Yeah,
I don't know what the frick that is.
Yeah.
150.
Sure. Yeah. shorter. But if you think about it, at 200, this has been like almost two and a half hours.
It's been 2 hours right now.
So
the stream is right at about 2 hours.
If we have all the drivers in entirely, it's so much more exciting, and there's so much more to watch. I don't know.
So he was talking about Sfinzo and
Fraser.
Where is? We see Sfinzo here. What? He's in third place. Looks like he's in third place. Where's
Sfinzo's first.
Is he first?
Yeah.
Oh, so wait, so he's catching up to someone? Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm not paying attention at all.
None of us were, so don't worry about it.
So he's in first place. Then who do we have in second?
You know, honestly, beyond like first place, we don't know anything. So.
Yeah, I think it's Fraser second, Finn's in first, Fraser second. I think probably AJ third.
Wait, so are these guys about to be wrecking each other, or Fraser's disconnected? What the hell?
Oh, there you go. I'm gonna jump that in 30 seconds. Fraser's gonna come up here and ask for the rule that I proposed.
He's gonna ask, yo, can we get that lap rule?
Can we get the lap rule? I really want to take him out.
Can we get the stage rule? Because I just got disconnected and it sucks because now I'm gonna have to wait another now we can't drive for the rest of the day.
Yeah. He's removed his number out of his name as well. So
we want lemons. We want lemons. Okay. Do you need me to drop the lemons?
Who wants it? Who's asking for them?
I think J-Pen.
I got you. Do it.
It's time to drop the lemons.
Hold on, let me get in.
Wait, where the hell is the stream though? How many views? Wait, why are we not on the front page?
Why are we not on the front page?
Are we not on the front page?
What does that mean?
The D-Live front page. I don't know.
Can I say something real quick?
I don't think so.
I like D-Live a lot.
Alright, there we go.
I've been...
You know, I don't think we have enough lemons though. We've only got like 3.9 lemons. We can't drop.
Lemons is kind of like because it's a Twitch. Do you know what D-Live is?
I know what D-Live is. That's what I was just saying. Honestly, I love D-Live and everything, and I know the reason why why you guys decided to start streaming on D-Live. But oddly enough, I've taken up a bit of YouTube streaming. Yeah, I know YouTube, of all streaming platforms.
We get more of an audience on YouTube, I feel like.
Yeah.
The community on YouTube, like the live stream community, is so much bigger than you could ever imagine. Like you think it's just more, because I mean, I've had people just come in and out of my streams on YouTube, just constantly in and out. So there's physically a new face every 5 minutes. So I mean, I know why they choose D-Live, but I mean, I think if we could regulate the stream. Well, no one said.
I think can you stream on multiple platforms at once?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, OBS allows it.
If you could stream to YouTube and D-Live at the same time, that'd be nice.
Yeah, I could do that.
Yeah.
The problem is we just gotta make sure there's not a lot of foul language because
we can
NASA
put in.
You can put it to 18 and older. It's not a big deal.
Yeah, but the thing is, the second you say anything racist, homophobic, then YouTube instantly bans you.
Yeah,
so,
So we just have to have NASA not in the chat. We'll be fine.
Yep. Just not
like we don't Jab and I don't cuss.
Yeah, not really.
Could just ask him to not, to just stop.
It's okay. Chandler doesn't normally come in here, and we just have to make sure Joe isn't around. We can only stream on YouTube when Joe isn't here.
Just make a private group chat at this point.
Because Joe is amazing to listen to and makes it entertaining because he's drunk all the time every time we do this. So as long as Joe isn't here, I feel like we can do YouTube. And since Joe isn't here right now, it's probably a good idea.
I mean, honestly, YouTube streaming. But I mean, the thing is like, if you can just regulate that, just regulate how who comes in. I think something like YouTube streaming can have real potential.
Yeah. Well, we could lock down the broadcast booth.
Oh, it'd be really cool.
Yeah,
a custom race overlay, like a race overlay with the positions and stuff. That you can
I said I was gonna try and work on it. I just got really busy.
Yeah, like a manually changing one. You know what I mean? One you can create yourself and manually change.
Yeah, that's gonna be a pain, but of course I can do it. I could probably get a stream deck and change it on my own.
I mean, I can do it.
Guys,
I'm doing race control. I flip through the field all the time, so I can do it.
If you want to, yeah.
What?
Yeah, no, I don't mind. It would just take some time to update because it's all manual and stuff.
Yeah.
But
iRacing so expensive?
if you gave me an overlay, I would do it. 100%.
There probably is a folder that we could use, though. Like, there's probably a game output folder. I don't know. There's probably some folder that outputs the current position of everybody in the game that we could try and find.
But, I mean, I doubt it. 'Cause, again, we don't have access to the server.
Oh, yeah,
so
that's a good point. It's on the server that's telling us what the positions are.
That's what I'm saying. It would have to be some sort of manual thing.
Yeah.
And, like, you know, if we've got a big race, I can't do it everything. We'll just have, like, a top 4, top 5.
Yeah, we could do top 4, top 5, something like that.
Yeah, like a top 5 leaderboard.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind that. I could do that. So there we go.
Okay.
Thing is, there's like, who can create something that's movable, like a movable overlay?
Well, you could do it. You could kind of do it in like. I mean, it wouldn't be something that you could do in Photoshop. I mean, you could.
Like Streamlabs OBS.
Yeah.
Yeah, Streamlabs OBS will be able to do it.
Streamlabs would have it, yeah. But we normally stream in normal OBS, but we could do it in Streamlabs as well.
If we did it in Streamlabs, I would have to. No, I would have. The person streaming would have to do the editing of the overlays then, because I can't live re-edit the overlays while.
Yeah, I could do that. Well, if I'm.
Oh no, hold on. If you make it a website and I just change the.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I think he knows more, because like if it's a live website and I just change it, right?
Yeah.
It should update.
Yeah.
But I don't know how that works.
I mean, if we can just get someone that's sitting and just constantly updating.
The thing is like I can do that. That's what I do. I literally sit there and I do race control. I monitor everyone, so I can. While someone's commentating, I can just do a top 5 leaderboard, check them back every once in a while.
I can confirm, fsATC is on the homepage of the live, but it's like 4 scrolls down.
Oh, okay.
There's a Minecraft guy above us, guys. Come on.
Come on.
There's someone playing
Let's
Minecraft.
boost that viewership numbers, guys. Let's
Come
boost
on.
them. Binzo.
Minecraft is good.
Yo, so my question right now, right? Who the hell is like? What's happening with Spinzo? Who's on his tail? If someone's
Yeah, Mort's right on his tail.
Think we'll overtake.
J-Pan?
Told you all would be back.
Alright, thanks.
Thanks. Spinzo, honestly, I received some training with Spinzo earlier. He was, talking a bit about NASCAR and whatnot. He's a solid racer, isn't he? He's solid.
Yeah. His ping isn't too solid right now. Well, the only solidity about it is how goddamn high it is.
Seriously though, something like, because I know, there's it's not that type of show, right? Don't get me wrong. But something like Assetto Corsa or even Project Cars 2, they both have NASCAR options, not dedicated.
No, we did a Project Cars 2 test the other day. I have Project Cars 2. We did a huge Project Cars 2 test, except they didn't test NASCAR. They tested LMP1 and GT3 cars.
Okay, so if you have Project Cars 2, why the hell did you not invite me? We could have. You do realize we can physically race together. I know. Looking for people to race together.
He doesn't like you.
But
I didn't know you had Project Cars.
He doesn't like you.
Ooh, Tank
Here,
is.
I'll invite you to my.
Tank is stirring up some conflict in the broadcasting booth.
I'm just kidding. I don't know anything about what you're talking about.
Oh, it's
I'll
like
invite you to the
racing
server.
sims.
I have a few other friends that love Project Cars 2. We sometimes occasionally do 3 or 4 people racing at once.
Assetto Corsa though does have some optional. I'm not sure what the tracks look like in terms of NASCAR selection, but they do have some good cars, I believe, for Assetto Corsa.
Thing is like Project Cars 2, it's still arcadey, yet it's fun.
It's so good.
It's arcadey and it's fun.
Yeah, the driving mechanics in Assetto Corsa, even compared to stuff like iRacing, feel really weird. Like I just can't play Assetto Corsa well.
If you guys are gonna do something, I think Forza Motorsport 7 is better just because a lot more people have it.
I actually don't have it, honestly. And I have almost racing sim on this earth.
And the
besides, those who have Game Pass Ultimate get it for free anyway, so.
Raiders, can I just suggest something, right?
What's up?
I know it sounds stupid, but what if we just, for the shits and giggles of it, right? Just for the shits and giggles, just try and set up a Project Cars 2 race, right? We can
right now?
NASCAR. No, not right now. We can have a think about it.
I don't mind, but I'm also not the head of this whole league. That's J-Pan. You'd have to talk to J-Pan if you want.
That's exactly the thing. He's the head of the wouldn't it just be worth it just to see, listen, how many people have Project Cars 2? Because, I mean, even if you start small, right, you do one Formula A, F1 race, or even LMP, GT3, also beautiful. You do one race, right? You do one race, 15 laps, maybe even 2 races, see how it works, okay? Let someone stream it, see how it works, see if it's exciting,
Do you know the Indie Road course on Project Cars 2?
Yeah, not in first, right?
On GTE and time trial, I'm top 5.
We think we know what's happening.
Are you?
Yeah, I'm pretty fast.
So can I just say, anyone watching right now, if you have Project Cars 2, please join the Discord. I would honestly love to get it. Because here's the thing I honestly want to race Heat 4. But the only reason I can't is because of the effing ping. I'm in South Africa. I have a ping higher than bloody Snoop Dogg. So, it's something like Project Cars 2. I think it's a good alternative.
I actually race with one of the people on my server is a girl from Japan, and her ping isn't that bad. Although it's a little glitchy, it's not as bad as like NASCAR where they come across the track and just slam into you sometimes. Although sometimes it is a little bad. Like, I think I was racing on like Bruno or something, and it was pretty bad. But
the 28 entering the pits says all you need to say about the NASCAR Heat 4 ping.
Yeah.
Excuse me there.
The 28 is pitting. He's not disconnecting.
I know, but he was pitting.
Oh,
but, like,
yeah.
He was
You mean
wobbling back and forth, and like he like Tokyo drifted for a bit getting into the
YouTube. Which track were you talking about? Because I'm
Indy Road.
And is he now disconnected or what? Because now he's
on top 5 in time trial.
And Draggle's all over the track too. How many cars are still out here?
In Indy Road,
Draggle's all over the track no matter what.
We've got like maybe 5 cars out here. Oh, we've got more. Okay. I'm gonna check a lap count.
Yeah, I will have a lap count. That's the one thing, honestly, I'm gonna be honest, I hate about Heat 4, because like, something like Project Cars 2, right, you can see how many laps there are, but something like...
You can see how many laps, you can see who's in the lead, you have a live leaderboard, there's no need for...
Heat 4 UI is not good.
If you guys need lap updates, I can get them for you, like the AJ screen.
No, it's okay, but, J-Pen, can you make an overlay that's, like, editable live that I can do? I can make, like, a top 5 leaderboard
Maybe,
overlay.
I can see what I can do.
If you can do something like that, something that I can, like, move around, like blocks I can just move around with names, maybe. I could definitely make, like, a live leaderboard stat.
Wait, which one of you guys is doing the streaming, then?
I am at the moment, yeah.
But if there's any way to make it so I can do it while he's streaming, the better.
Nah, I don't think that's possible unless you, like, penny dest into his computer. Which wouldn't make any sense, because it would just tab him out of the game. So you've got
I can still
Turner
stream when
in
I'm
the
tabbed out of the
lead,
game. I don't have
AJ
it
second,
in
Mort
full screen.
third. But you guys need to bag Finzo for the pit rule because he just went straight up into the leaders. I don't know if you saw that with AJ and Mort. Where he went right
No. That he has no control over that though.
No, you totally have control if you stay below the yellow line.
Oh wait. Are you talking
No,
about
he broke the pit exit rule like blatantly and blocked the leaders.
Okay, never mind. Yeah.
You totally have control over it. Yeah, so you have control
I
when
thought
you
it
merge
is or anything in the pit. Sometimes it's like a glitch where you slam into the driver's back of the other car in front of you. It's like
it's the rule of staying below until you're on the backstretch.
Yeah, I got you.
And merging in on the backstretch.
Yeah.
We have that for a reason. Oh!
Yeah.
That looks like an accident, but...
It was narrowly avoided.
Narrowly, very, very narrowly. You know what I'll do real quick? Because You've tempted me now, Raiders. You've tempted me now.
Do you want to go look at my time trial? Am I still 5th? Can you go look?
No, I've already looked. I think you're still 5th. I think you're still 5th. No, what I'm gonna do is because I want to show. Ideally, wait, give me a sec. Where is this? Where the bloody NASCAR car? What NASCAR car are they? Hello, NASCAR? Nice car. But seriously though, I think, just having a branch, I mean, something like Project Cars 2, right, that can be a totally separate series from a NASCAR one, right? But at that point, you can say, you can have a look, which do people like more, do they enjoy?
Thing is, though, is if we do have two series, you're gonna have different people to run it. and that takes energy, and you're gonna have to correspond like race times, and you know what I mean. I think we only have enough time for between UK and US.
Really only one.
Really only one series.
You could do an offset, like a off-season setup kind of. Like, you know, if let's say the NASCAR goes down, or you know, if you end the NASCAR series, then you make space for another series, and then you do it that way.
Yeah, I feel like it's.
But that's
like here's the thing though, like the JPen like was like asked if like people wanted to have a 1 week break in between the seasons, and like it was 2-1 voting. Like I mean there were like it was 18-9 or something voting that no breaks. So I mean I think it's kind of a popular thing right now.
Yeah, but I mean, is that because they wanted to constantly race, or is that just because they didn't have anything else to do?
I think it's because they just wanted to keep racing. It was 7-9, but still, like I mean that was just a vote for like an off week between season 3 and 4. So.
Well, we'll see. I think we could keep using Heat 4 probably for about another year, but at some point we want to change Sims, right? I mean, because we've had the series going for about half a year now, maybe more.
Maybe not that long. It's been probably since what was it, like late October or November? It was probably
really?
November.
Okay.
It was, yeah.
Because it feels like it's been longer than.
I wonder in terms of realism, because I know Heat 5 released the other day. Not the other day, but it's been released for a while. But like, what's the biggest thing that differentiates Heat 5 and Heat 4?
I do not know.
It's literally almost all of it is just about the cars.
Almost nothing.
It's like F1 2020 versus F1 2021. They're going to be the exact same game, just different cars. I mean,
so like FIFA for the last like 5 years.
Yeah.
FIFA is so irritating. It's just the same thing for some reason.
And people still get it. It's so weird. Heat 5 has come out though, so are we waiting for what? Heat 6?
It's literally like A New Hope versus Force Awakens. It's like, oh yeah, we're just gonna rebrand the same thing.
Yeah, it's pretty much the exact same thing. It's not much different.
I don't play FIFA, but even I know it's the same. I hate EA. Like all their games are like really good, but like it's only because the developers they hire are good. They make so many bad business decisions, and they're greedy. And
well, I mean, a bunch of other companies still do the exact same thing. Like you have the company that makes 2K does the exact same thing. And
yeah, we'd see EA.
Yeah, pretty much any. I think any sport, any.
Yeah, almost all the sports titles do it.
Here's the thing though. So you know how FS, the new flight sim, has like those world updates. EA would be like, yeah, you gotta pay like $10 for each one of them. That's literally what they would do. They'd be like, oh, you gotta pay for that, bro.
They would probably let you pay for the multiplayer servers.
Oh yeah.
They would be like, yo, you want multiplayer? Okay. I'm gonna give you like a $50
Nintendo does it on the Switch and it's ridiculous.
Yeah, but I mean,
Nintendo doesn't have like as big of like a thing as I feel like
Nintendo's
EA
a massive company.
I know it is, but like I don't know, they're not like they're not like shamelessly greedy like EA is.
My thing about Nintendo, right, is, and no, just listen to what I'm saying before, because I know a lot of people shouldn't me when I say this about Nintendo. I don't think they have such a needy and big multiplayer base. Now I know games like Animal Crossing and whatnot, right? I know for a fact those have big multiplayer bases. But I mean, if you look at Nintendo in general, it's more built towards the fact that you can use it offline, you can go on a road trip, whatnot, right? Every Nintendo console, console is built like that. However, I think when it comes to multiplayer, I think more people, if you look at like the basis between like let's say Xbox, PlayStation, and Nintendo, I think Xbox and PlayStation are the ones that actually need the servers. I think people on Nintendo, no offense to Nintendo, but I mean people on Nintendo can theoretically do without servers. I think that's why they charge so much because it's kind of like
the
if you
problem
really
is
want servers.
Switch is becoming more multiplayer stuff, like this Splatoon, and then there's a bunch of other multiplayer games though now.
I feel like, Nintendo doesn't Nintendo sure they it gets a little expensive, but it's not like EA where you want to be anywhere kind of successful at a game, you're gonna have to do a bunch of microtransactions. EA is kind of like, oh, you see what every single mobile game ever is doing? Yeah, we're gonna apply that to games that you have to pay for.
Well,
Raiders,
they did it with Battlefield or Star Wars Battlefront.
Oh, they do it. They do the whole microtransactions and stuff with Battlefield too. It's just not as bad with that. Well, there's not microtransactions in Battlefield, but you have to pay to run servers or whatever. You can't run your own or whatever so many other games do. And I think that Battlefield 5 didn't even have servers, although that game was bad. It was bad at first, but then I don't know. It was not a great game, but I don't know. EA has an issue with I'll just put it this way. Anytime you hear about a gaming company being greedy, there's probably a 50 to 75% chance it was EA or a company that was owned by EA.
That is very true. By the way, Raiders, can you let me know next time you're on Project Cars 2? Sorry, just let me know next time.
Yeah, sure, no problem.
I'm currently going around in Nürburgring in a BMW because that's easy.
Oh, sweet. An M5, I assume?
Say again?
What, an M5?
Wait, give me a second, the game's really loud. Give me a second. Say again?
In an M5?
Yeah, M5.
BMW M5, okay, nice.
What else?
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
I was thinking, oh, I should have gotten all the DLCs, and then I realized I have 184 cars and 60 tracks.
Yeah. You don't have to worry
the DLCs, I was like...
Yeah.
Just to give a quick update, we're at about 19 laps left.
Oh, cool.
And I think Finzo's in the lead.
Finzo will probably win this, I think he's taking some. Where is Mercedes from, by the way?
Germany. They're very German.
German
They're from
cars.
Germany, right? Yeah. Wait, so but isn't BMW from Germany as well?
Okay. Germany has. These are the main car manufacturers from Germany: Audi, Porsche, Mercedes, BMW, Volkswagen.
Yep. And Volkswagen.
Yeah, Volkswagen owns Audi.
Volkswagen owns Audi, Bugatti,
Porsche.
so many companies.
Porsche, yeah.
Porsche, right?
And then Mercedes is
so.
the Daimler Group or Daimler or whatever the hell it is.
No, they don't own Porsche. Raiders, they don't own Porsche.
Volkswagen doesn't own Porsche?
I'm pretty sure they don't. I will look at it, but I'm pretty sure.
It is funny that it would be funny though. I don't think Volkswagen owns Porsche.
I'm pretty sure Volkswagen does own Porsche.
Porsche is a brand synonymous with high-performance sports cars. The German brand is owned by the Volkswagen Group and based in Stuttgart.
Really?
I know that because the Porsche Cayenne has a lot of the same parts as the Audi SQ5.
Yeah.
It's a bit upsetting. I'm never going.
Volkswagen.
Porsche is owned by Volkswagen.
Yeah. Volkswagen's like the head of pretty much living the high life with all their car companies.
And yet they make the most bland cars out of all the companies they own.
Here's the thing. My thing about Volkswagen, honestly, is you can see...
I like GTIs. The GTI, the 2020 GTI.
Yeah, I thought that, but now I have a Civic, and I like it. I went to one of their...
I got a car too, brother. Hell yeah.
Yeah. What did you get?
$500 2004 Nissan Sentra SER Spec Beat. Hell yeah.
How did you get it for $500?
Because it's a
Did the engine fall out of it while you were
No. He was telling us about this earlier.
So here's the story. So the guy. Okay, first of all, the guy bought a new car for his wife, and just wanted to get rid of the car, especially since they brought it to get new tires, but there was some issue with the front. He said there was an issue with the front left suspension. It was making a lot of noise. We took it out for a test drive. It was making a lot of noise. We were like, you know what, whatever. We're gonna get it. It still works. It's got an engine. It's got 4 tires. Brand freaking new. You know, 181,000 miles. But who cares? We buy it. Okay, we get home, and I do some forum searching. It could be 2 things. Number one, because it's front wheel drive, it's either power distribution to the tire, or it's the hubcaps, like the tire's not screwed on properly.
Okay,
so,
is there any vibration when you're driving?
So, no, hold on, let me explain. We call a mechanic to come, and the same mechanic actually should have been here 30 minutes ago, but whatever, it's fine. I don't think it's okay. He does it on his own time, and because the brake lights don't work, that's literally the only thing that's wrong with it. And we're getting it registered on Monday. But so we brought it to a mechanic last week, and he looked at it. He went for a test drive. He went maybe 50 meters. He put it in reverse, went back into my driveway, and then went to the trunk, grabbed a wrench, and just tightened the front left tire.
Wow. Yeah, that was
Wow, that was literally it. So we got a $1,500 retail car for $500 because the guy didn't want to tighten his tire because a stupid mechanic who changed the tire forgot to actually tighten the wheel back on. So it was holding on by one lug nut. Literally only one lug nut was screwed in. Oh, it's so hilarious, dude. It's also a moneymaker because Sentras are notoriously known for their CVT transmissions blowing out. So as soon as it does blow, which eventually it will, like if this car lasts me 2 years, I'll be happy. This is $500. But once the CVT does blow eventually, we'll be making money off the insurance, so they could buy a new car with the amount of money insurance would cost.
You probably shouldn't say that on stream, I'm gonna be honest.
I probably shouldn't, but
it's gonna come back to bite you there.
You guys don't know who I am! My name's not part of this. Hello, what does that even mean?
No, bro.
I quoted JPen. for that, okay? That was...
No. See, here's what you do. You Raiders, you restored the car, right? You invested a lot of money to make it better, didn't you? Right?
No, I actually haven't. I've spent.
You were so dumb. I just gave you an out, and you didn't.
Oh, you know what? You're right. We did. We'll do.
You guys are literally handing it.
Now. It's
you got it basically spoon-fed to you, and you still didn't take it.
That mechanic told you to get new rims, right?
It's not even registered under my name, and it's not my insurance. So leave me alone.
Okay,
they
but
can't pin it to me.
Yeah, but just imagine real quick.
No, who the hell would check D-Live? You think insurance is that big of a thing?
Just imagine your insurance is watching.
Imagine insurance checking D-Live.
It's like literally your insurance agent is watching the stream because he finds it interesting, and then he hears your voice, and he's like, "Hey, I know that guy."
What if your FBI agent and your insurance agent are best friends?
Yeah, bro. FBI.
Or be the NSA.
The FBI agent never snitches.
The NSA spies on us, but
yeah, the joke is FBI though.
Okay,
that's
I get it. I know, but the joke
I know it's the NSA.
The joke is stupid.
I
know the joke is annoying. It's annoying because it is the NSA that would be spying on
annoying.
us.
What do you even mean? You know, we've been here for almost 3 hours now.
Yeah, the stream's been up for.
We've been here for almost an entire Daytona 500.
Oh wait, are they resetting? Are they resetting again? Are they resetting again?
No, that's impossible.
It's a caution.
Well, look at them.
That's because the stage just ended.
I'm checking the lap cam.
Oh, okay.
Don't worry. Sorry.
Oh
my god, the stage just ended. What the hell?
You just crashed.
No. We're good. We're fine. We're fine. We've got 8 laps. 8 laps. No, I didn't crash. I didn't crash. Oh.
Smiling.
Smiling troll.
Okay.
Going again.
Rest in peace.
I don't know what this car is. It's some kind of bloody Lamborghini, but I mean, it looks like a bloody.
Do you have a wheel?
Nope. controller. Sorry.
That sucks. I've got a wheel.
Yeah, sorry. I'm such
What
a
kind of
silly
wheel?
man.
T150 RS, I think.
Nice.
50,
What type of is this? Oh, this is the Lamborghini Venmo. Or what? Venmo?
What are you playing?
Veneno.
AC or?
No, he's playing Project Cars 2.
Oh. Yeah, I have this very weird combination of sim racing stuff. I have fsATC, the load cell pedals, whichever one's the oh shoot. I haven't done a lot of research back into what I got. I got the fsATC what is it the oh my god. Do I not remember what
Why
these
does
are?
this car exist?
The
Why
pedals?
does this car even exist? This doesn't make sense.
Yeah. So I have the
was a
CSL.
concept. Oh wait, no, it was just a. I don't know.
I had the CSL Elite load cell pedals, and then I've got a T300 RS. They're just a servo base though, because like.
Sorry.
No, you go.
No, the Veneno was like they made it like in 2012 or something. I don't remember, but they only made like 15 of them.
Yeah, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take away our focus of the NASCAR for a second, if you guys don't mind, if you don't want to yell at me. Where's Dubai? Dubai Autodrome? There it is. Honestly, Dubai Autodrome is probably one of my favorite tracks. Absolutely.
Of all, that's ironic because of all the tracks that I've raced on like across racing sims, Dubai on Forza Motorsport 7 is my least favorite.
Steve, I think
It's my Achilles heel. It's just those. It's kind of like the right
Oh
after,
my god. Okay, you guys watching the stream?
Yes, I am.
Oh my god, what is going on? Oh, what the hell is? Oh, what the hell is going on?
That's
now?
Reese. That's typical Yeet.
Oh
He goes
my
from
god,
South
have you seen this lag?
Yeah.
He's from South Africa too, just to give you an idea.
Does this game think it's FSX all of a sudden?
Very funny.
But yeah, the reason like I'm so terrible at Dubai is it's like those like right after you get out the tunnel and you go down and through that little area, then it's got like the switchbacks that kind of are on like that incline or whatever. For some reason,
Are you talking about the Autodrome? Because we have to be sure you're talking about the same.
it's
Because there's more than one track in Dubai. I'm talking about the Autodrome.
just look up Dubai Forza Motorsport. No, just look up Dubai FM7 and see if it's the same one or not.
You know what I'll do real quick though? I am going to.
Malin, is your microphone not working or something?
Troll or
Troll.
I don't know. He keeps leaving
Keeps leaving and rejoining. Malin, because your microphone's not working, I'm demoting you. Sorry.
Oh, the graphics on that game are a lot worse than Forza
No,
Motorsport.
my things are my graphics are just on low because I don't want to.
That game looks like FSX. It looks like car FSX. It really does.
What does? This game?
But it's the lowest
Just-
graphics as
Oh,
well.
I
FSX.
demoted Smilon because
Corner coming. Oh wait, no, there's not.
Smilon.
I'm sorry, but this car has no place in the world. Like, it shouldn't exist.
There's a
No,
German
Lamborghini
car.
just kind of. That's just one of those cars that a company makes. That's like, oh, look at us. We're making like a.
Just for shits and giggles, but
Yeah, it is. It's like the like couple of cars they make that are supposed to be cool to get them publicity.
Yeah, it's. Oh, this is just a publicity stuff. Yeah, I'm doing a publicity
Honestly,
stunt.
that's a lot of Lamborghini's cars. Though.
Just like Mercedes, it's kind of. I think that was kind of their own version of what Mercedes does when they make a crap ton of concept cars.
yeah.
Like
But
those concept cars where like you move the car with like a weird joystick on the center. If anyone ever starts making cars that are not driven by two or actually what even better 3 pedals and a steering wheel and a gear
Majority
shift.
of race cars have 2 pedals these days. 3 pedals. Two pedals.
Gas,
But yeah, 'cause
brake,
they-
clutch.
No, the clutch is now coming on the steering
The
wheel.
clutches on Formula 1 cars are on the steering wheel.
And in a lot of LMPs, it's
Yeah,
starting to move to the steering wheel.
I'm not talking about Formula 1. I'm just talking about
No, but
cars
even,
in general.
even GT3s and stuff, it's on the steering wheel.
Yeah, GTEs, GT3s. Although I agree with that. I do love manuals way
Like,
better than
I
automatic.
just meant like if they shouldn't stop making manuals.
Yeah,
Is
no,
another point I'm trying to make. But like if they stop making if like not driving a car with 2/3 with pedals, a steering wheel, and a gear shift, I will just lose my mind and be like, and just start ranting it over it as much as I rant over how bad Teslas are, because I hate Teslas.
I hate Teslas too.
All I'm saying is according to Greta Thunberg, or however you say it, we should just stop making cars.
That sounds like a good idea.
Right,
The new
yeah, because
California deal, you know what I mean? The new California deal?
California's like, okay, no more cars, guys. You're just no more cars. You're just gonna ride the shark to work, all right?
By the way,
They're just gonna ride their shark to work.
how is California responding to half of that like rich valley? How are they responding to half of that rich valley just moving to Texas because they have lower taxes? Have they responded to that?
And then what's funny is they bring their stupid high tax ideals to Texas. So eventually Texas is gonna go that way, but I don't want.
Yeah, but at least Texas won't be like, oh yeah, you can't modify your car in any way or shape. You can't modify your car in any way, shape, or form besides tinting the windows very slightly. But if you tint the windows too much, you are not allowed to drive that car ever. Okay.
By the way, if I may ask, can we just say real quick, because I know, I may be a South African, but I'm kind of, intellectual. What's happening in Texas? Power and water back on?
I don't know what's even going on there.
I don't know, I think we should go to Cancun, though.
Bro, that guy just... Wait, did I just have a massive accident?
Yep, there was a massive accident, but none of us are
We're
really
just not
caring
even...
right now.
Bro, commentators on Earth question mark?
Hey, I mean, look, you guys can see there are a bunch of cars. They're all over the track. I'm pretty sure this is the 36 and the 66. Their drivers are not moving, but that's alright, oh well.
F's in chat, I guess.
Killing a couple of virtual drivers, okay.
I swear, if Troll joins and leaves this VC one more time, I will do absolutely nothing because I don't have anything that I can do. Really. I'll probably just bitch to Raiders about it.
Raiders, let me bitch to you.
Very funny.
Okay, guys, I'll be right back. I should go up on the VC, so don't get too long there, okay?
Okay. Okay. No clue how many laps are left.
Yeah, it was
Probably
like
many.
8 when I joined in, like 8 when I left and came back. So that was like a couple minutes ago. So
So probably like
last lap or something.
2 or 1 to go or something like that. Well, if it was the last lap and that caution came out, then
I
the
would
race
say
would
though
have
that
ended.
these should be half-length races. Next time, if we do another one like this, we should do it half-length because 100% is just like Talladega's a pain in the butt, but like 100% race is so annoying for like because we just don't have anything to talk about.
The last 2 races have been so boring. It's not even funny.
I mean, like half-length race, we were all right until about halfway through this race, and then we started to talk about like random stuff. But
Yeah,
like,
Raiders, why'd you have to bring up a Formula 1 driver that wasn't even the guy you were thinking
yeah,
about?
come on, Raiders, imagine bringing up Pierre
I'm just
Gasly
kidding.
thinking he's
It was me. I brought up a story about Talladega.
Yeah, excuse you.
Imagine,
But
imagine
still, at
thinking
least
that Roman
at least I
Grosjean is the
didn't
same as
confuse,
Pierre
like-
Gasly.
At least I didn't piss off all the Europeans by mentioning the wrong driver name. Mr. Pierre Gasly.
Roman Grosjean or Pierre Gasly, what are you talking about? The same person. Same people, they even race in the exact same car, don't they? It's not like the colors are the opposite. Very nice. Well, the Haas car is actually pretty cool. Oh, no, I was talking about the Rich Energy Haas. No, okay. Actually, the Rich Energy Haas car looked really good.
Rich Energy wasn't that like not even a drink until like this year?
Yeah, they basically got scammed out of stuff. Haas
They
kind of got
basically
screwed.
got scammed because it wasn't even a thing. Like now there's Rich Energy drinks,
Yeah.
but like
Haas got kind of screwed there. I thought the car looked really good though.
Yeah, I'll agree with that.
The gold and black look really cool.
Yep.
If only their pit crew could actually do pit stops. You know, that'd be nice.
Oh my god, why does Chalky doing that? No, but I was gonna say something. What happened?
Maybe the race just ended. Yeah, the race just ended. All right, well, that was a very nice conclusion.
That was a very entertaining.
Entertaining conclusion.
It was so fun to watch.
I know you guys all love that race as much as we did. But that was, I mean, it wasn't that bad for a full-length race. I mean, the problem is we didn't really do anything at the end of it.
No, we lost all of our drivers. What the frick?
We lost all the... Wait, why did someone... Okay, someone responded with G and not the rest of the Poggers stuff. What? Okay.
Is it done?
Yeah, the race is over.
Yeah, I think so.
Who won? Who's the
Dan,
official
66. Winner? Tuner Dan.
Well, I thought it said typical Yeet won, and then let me like.
No, that's start position. The position on top. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Gotcha. All right. Well, that was not probably the most enjoyable. I don't know. It wasn't like being able to just chat though. Like we didn't do anything for the race, so I would say it was not that enjoyable for us at the end. In terms of like, I mean, it was fun to talk, but it wasn't enjoyable to try and commentate on because there were not that many people left, and it was just kind of
all I'm saying.
Same thing over and over again.
All I'm saying is, do you know how exciting a GT3 race would be? That's all I'm saying.
This is a NASCAR series, though. It's a NASCAR series. We gotta keep it to NASCAR, probably.
NASCAR! I'm American.
NASCAR! Yeah!
Yeah, cowboy!
I'm gonna turn left. What's this Sonoma track? Why has it got these weird not left turns? I don't know what that means.
It's weird, right?
I'm just gonna turn left and hopefully I won't die.
Guys, Spenzo just... Oh my word, wait, you guys need to... Wait, I don't know if I can... Wait, okay, you know what? No, I'm not gonna say this
that
loud.
turn goes the wrong way? Am I going the right... Or am I going the wrong way?
Raiders, I just sent you something. That's what Spenzo just sent me.
Wait, can I see this?
Spenzo just sent me that. Raiders, can you read that out for us, please?
What's up? Hold on.
Check your DMs. Spenzo sent...
Hold on.
DM me now, please. I don't know it.
Dan that he is the worst human in the history of planet.
I did it. I did send it to me. Raiders is too quiet.
All right. Well, I think we're gonna go ahead. I think we're gonna go ahead and conclude the
get
stream since the race is done.
Alright, thank you so much for watching, if anyone actually did.
Yeah, I'm not sure
Join
how
us
many people
next
are left.
time.
Thank you everyone
Join
for
us next
watching.
time
This
for
will be on YouTube.
Thanks
as well.
We need a post race interview. Okay.
Yeah. Well, it's a little late for that now. We'll go ahead and end it now, and then we'll do one next time. So
Join
next
us
week we are
time
gonna.
for
Next week we'll have
backdrop.
races at Homestead, the Roval,
We
and
should make
Iowa.
this-
Hopefully they'll be a hell of a lot more interesting than whatever this was. I mean, it
We
was
should make
probably
this
fun for the
a,
drivers, but not very fun for us at the end.
Not for Spenzo. It wasn't very fun for him, guys. It wasn't very fun for
Not for
Spenzo.
Well,
Vinzo.
we were having a fun conversation. I think it was just entertaining for everyone but you.
Yeah, probably. All right. Well, thank you everyone for watching. Hope you have an amazing rest of your day, and see you later.
We'll see you.